You do it free. Hey,
Oh, you
everybody.
can do it for free.
We're live.
Oh,
Hi.
How's it going?
Heyo.
Oh, by the way, 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Yee.
First
oh,
off,
it's dark.
David, say something.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Did you hear how
fancy
nice?
mic.
How nice it is. Prime Day
You got a new
deals.
headset.
Yeah,
Prime
It's
Day.
RGB. I can see it.
yeah. Look at those lights. And he can turn them
Woo.
off and on if he wants. 2 options.
He's a true gamer now.
Yep, sitting in his living room with
No
his
gamer.
with his RGB lights. You can see him on the edge there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, I can't see it in the stream. Never mind. Ignore
That's
that.
how you're a true gamer is if you have RGB.
All right. Well, it's D&D night,
I haven't even
and
launched the game.
we're gonna play some D&D. Anyone have anything exciting to say?
I don't know. Depends on your definition of exciting.
I'm gonna be the note taker, I guess.
Oh, right. So, David, Bert is our new party note taker. David is struggling with learning to take notes, and so he's gonna learn D&D style.
Oh man, you're gonna have him take notes.
So, anyone has any questions about anything said in the past? Don't ask me. You ask your note taker.
Did you
That
ever
seems
like a
What?
bad idea?
that seems like a bad idea.
Did you ever did you
No,
like
why
teach him
not?
a method for taking notes, or you just
So
like,
there's a
dropping him in?
crash course. Like 10
Crash course.
episodes. Something
Yeah,
like that.
crash course video.
Crash course
Yeah?
like study, and it's all about note taking and so he's been watching that.
It is very boring.
Crash course is great.
Did you
Crash
take
course
notes
is
on
pretty
it?
great.
Nice.
I've watched crash course stuff that I didn't even need to watch
Yeah, yeah.
because it's so entertaining.
I've watched a lot of the history ones.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
and I'm sitting there going, "Wow, when am I ever gonna need to know this?"
But aren't you
It is
glad you
very
do know it?
Yeah, I know it's very entertaining.
I wish I'd had like a note taking thing because I was a history major, and so I had to take notes. And I was like, I would just scribble things all over the place, boxes, and I was.
What are you
just
talking about? You
boxes.
didn't like do
Organized.
the thing with sub bricks that like tie into the main point and like.
No. And then when I was first in college, I was working at Best Buy, and I got a PDA. Remember those little digital computer? It's like a phone, but before smartphones. And I was like,
I
I'm
had
gonna
one
be
too,
the
I
cool
think.
kid in college, and so I used that for
Okay.
my notes. So and it had like a little touch keypad, and so I was like typing as fast as I could, trying to keep
That's
up and have
terrible.
my notes on this little PDA thing.
I used mine for Jawbreaker. That was it.
Jeez.
Anyway, it's D&D time.
Oh yeah, everyone loves the cat more than me.
Yeah. Once
That's
you
why.
just Eric, why don't you just leave?
I'll just get up and leave the cat in my place. Yeah, someone already said they love the cat.
All right, so last time you guys began in the town of South Shore, which is down this way, the town of humans and Yonti, and now home to mermaids and murlocs and sea elves.
Murlocs, yeah.
And you discovered a few things about the Three of Maru, but you are on a quest because you got yourself a boat to go save the frog people of Saltport.
Ooh, that's not good.
And so you took a boat trip, and you went all the way around the island up to the north to swampy Saltport, way up here, which is the frog people's home of Bert over there. And you have part of the agreement with the captain is to take your idea of the agreement is to go. You're going to go to the frog spawning island, and taking them all from there and taking them back to Saltport. The women,
So far,
the kids,
we've only
the
lost
old
a couple
people.
of them.
You brought them onto the boat.
Where's Arena?
You sailed back to Saltport, which is a quick 3-hour tour, and you ended just off the coast while you got ransacked from a bunch of what's the word? Amalgamation, is that the word? Like collections of sea creatures that formed other sea creatures. You had a crab man, you had a frog, you had a turtle man, and you had a snake thing. And you fought him. It was pretty ugly. And at one time, the snake fell into the hold where all the poor, helpless frog people were, and he went to town, slaughtering 3 frog people. But at the end, Little Leaf took a wound to the chest and exploded.
And killed us all.
and killed everybody. No,
Well.
just the two
Just me.
remaining bad dudes and you. In
I
all
came back,
your
though.
in all your changeling glory, are back, clothesless.
I get my clothes back.
You don't get your clothes back. We talked about this before.
Did we?
Your clothes burn away.
Oh, sad day. I'll get some clothes.
Phoenix style. So there's a naked changeling on the deck. Your gear's still good.
I'm
And
comfortable
you
with my
guys
nakedness
are
at this point.
on board the Sea Sprite. Let's jump to the Sea Sprite.
And just
Seems
think,
close.
next week, you'll be able to put water under the sea sprite.
I know, it's so exciting. Water. It's gonna be
I don't think
great.
anything floats on it, though, so you'll have to, like, create a little pedestal under the boat.
It's okay. I can wait. Stop doing that. There we go. Okay, so here's the Sea Sprite. And we're picking up right where you were before. Everything exploded. And then Finn exploded because he's a Phoenix sorcerer, and he does that when he dies. He does that, it's like, this is the third time, I think, to blow up.
Yeah, third time to blow up.
And
I'm still waiting on GM to get pulled over there.
Same.
are you? Oh yeah, I gotta pull you up there. Right.
Right.
I have to click you individually as well before you.
Oh, really? You can't, like, group everyone up and...
I can summon you here, then I have to click your character individually. It's a little bug, I think, to get you to finally see yourself. Everyone see it?
Why don't you submit a bug? Bug report.
I'm sure they know. All good?
All good.
Yep.
Everyone sees it? Okay. So you're on the boat. The boat where the rope into the cargo hold, this whole area right here is pretty trashed. When Leaf exploded, you saw this sort of beam of light coming out of his chest, out of his side, and then he just erupted in this sort of black fog. He went unconscious. Rook is kneeling next to Leaf, who was just becoming conscious.
I think I healed them though.
Yep. That's why. He
Which
became conscious.
explosion did you not understand?
Finn just got on
Yes.
exploding as well.
Mhm.
Phoenix Sorcerer, and now he is standing there, covering up his private bits. Bert, you were fighting, I think, on the deck, but what are you doing? And what is Shiro doing?
I'm gonna go ahead straight down to the dead frog people that I
Okay.
have seen.
The head frog people.
So down below, and there, Shiro's down there as well. And they're terrified. A couple of them are trying to console those that were affected by the losses of the three. But they're a hardy people, Bert. You know they'll make it through.
Yeah.
Even though they're all old and like mom
Children.
frogs and kid frogs. Yeah. A moment later, the captain comes out of his room along with the little Murloc guy, which I wrote his name down. Where's the names at? There it is. Little Ski comes out along with him. Yep, Ski's the Murloc. And he comes out and he looks around. And he looks at first one he sees is Finn. And he does a kind of a double take, seeing Finn standing there,
Naked.
mostly
How would
naked.
you spell ski?
SQEE.
You better write that down.
Taking
Ski,
them
first
notes.
mate, Murloc.
Taking notes. I already forgot.
This is going to be half our night now. Every time you introduce something new, you know, how do you spell that name? What's his background? Writes that down.
Life story, everything.
Give me his lifestyle. I want to know more about this character.
So a little Ski and the short captain come out and they're looking around and Ski immediately runs up to the wheel, and the captain looks at Finn and says, "Is it taken care of?"
It's taken care of.
What was that?
It seemed like necromancer monsters.
Okay, seems like you have a friend.
Yeah. We have lots of friends all over the place. Let's get these people off this boat, and then you can get further out.
Okay. We'll pull it in a bit closer, so we can.
And you
get
got a
this
change of clothes for me? That'd be great.
done. Yeah, I can get. How tall are you?
Well, there's the other guy on the ship, right?
So he's pretty short. He's like 5 foot, and the other guy, Thur, the big guy, is like almost 7 foot.
Oh, Well, I could cut the bottom off some pants and then wear a big shirt.
He says, we can find something for you.
Very good.
So he immediately runs up to the front of the ship and starts pulling the anchor up, while Ski runs out and starts pulling on some of the ropes. And then a moment later, you see Thur come out of the captain's quarters as well, and he starts grabbing some ropes and getting ready to get the sails up so they can get this thing moved.
There's the big guy.
Yep.
Writing that down. What's their roles on the ship? Is Ski the
Running it.
Running the ship.
Is Ski the first mate, or is Thur the first mate?
First mate. You don't know.
What's
Fair
the
enough.
dwarves? What's the captain's name?
Captain Golfin is his name.
Why you gotta
What's
pick
the-
so complicated names?
Because it's fantasy. I'm
It's
going to call him
D&D.
Captain Tim.
That'd be much better.
Just call him Captain G. So
What's the name of his ship?
the Sea Sprite.
Sea Sprite.
So
Gotcha.
the ship starts slowly making its way and turning it in. It's not going to get real close to the edge because, again, this is pretty treacherous water here, and that's why this is a piracy port, because of the water. But he's got some maps. He knows how to work his way. So they eventually get the way worked around, and they're not at the coast, but they're about half the distance what they were before. So you figure it's only going to take you. I mean, it'll still take you a couple hours to get these people off the boat by rowboat back and forth.
That's
What
fine.
time is it?
It is.
Middle of the day or something, right?
I
Like
think
afternoon?
it's right at sunrise, isn't it?
Well, that's when we
Maybe.
got them
Was
off
it?
the island, so I don't know how long the fight and us getting over here took.
Well, the fight took under 10 minutes, so
You were at the spawning site at sunrise, weren't you? So there's going to be so I guess it's around 10 or 11
Okay.
a.m.
so while we're loading people onto boats, I go, "Hey, Rook, what 5th level spell did you take?"
I haven't taken anything yet because I haven't had a long rest.
That's right.
Oh,
no,
wow.
no levels, no hit points yet.
How interesting.
You
But
never- you're-
if
you're-
you were to have a long rest, what spell did you take?
Nobody's leveled yet.
I
You,
forgot
you,
to
you
ask.
ding whenever you're sleeping.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm sure he had an idea of what he was thinking about learning overnight.
It's just all depends on his dreams.
I will ask Leaf, like, are you okay?
He says, "Oh yeah, I think so."
Do you know what happened?
He looks around and looks like we won.
You sort of erupted. Do you know what that was about?
I did what?
You took a sword to the chest and then you sort of exploded a little bit.
He kind
A
of
little bit.
he kind of feels the side where he's like, "Yeah, it hurts." And he looks down. And you can see he's got blood all over his shirt from on his side where he got hacked.
Is there like a big old wound there?
Not an open wound, but there's a blood,
He got
Spat.
cure wounds, did it?
and there's a open
He
slit
sure
in his
did.
shirt.
Yeah.
Was it like bright light or like
It was like a
when he
bright,
exploded?
like a bright light came out from inside of him.
Was it like bright white?
I was thinking like it was like a black explosion.
It was a
yeah,
black explosion, but there was a light before that.
Okay.
I was thinking it was blue light, but all right.
Everyone's got their own interpretation.
It's whatever color you want it to be.
And I said, "What?
It's a
but
bright
you
Ah,
feel
cool.
alright?
It's gonna be blue for me.
Feel okay now?"
Write that down.
No, I could probably lie down a little bit.
All right. We're gonna get everyone to Saltport. And we'll take a rest.
Okay.
Hey, I can do a
Okay.
24-hour rest. I think I'm gonna feel great after my 24-hour rest.
Yeah, 24-hour rest would be
For now,
top.
just lean against the wall. We'll let you know when we're ready to move.
Okay. He kind of moves around. There's still parts of these things' bodies, which have mostly like sort of fallen apart. They're not in one piece. They're all sort of in just pieces. As you guys were hitting them, chunks were just falling off of them. And there's still a part of most of a snake in the hold. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, are the dead frogs still there?
Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and carry them to like wherever they do like cure and stuff. Wherever the
So-
hospital is on this ship.
Hospital.
Fresh out of hospitals today.
Yeah. This isn't a spaceship. Doesn't have a med bay. These things that we fought, are they similar to like what Raoul and Garrick were doing, stitching together animals?
Roll me a investigation check or a medicine check, whichever you want to do, on the body that's in front of you. Which one do you want to check out?
Which one looks the most animal-like?
The snake was, well, they all look like animals, just different pieces of animals put together. So there was a snake, there was a turtle guy, there was a, one looked a bit more human, like humanoid looking.
Yeah. 12.
Actually, the turtle went out in the water, so you don't have him.
Okay.
They look like, it's not like the same as what, I mean, it sort of is, but it's not pieces of sort of the same thing. It's like they've taken like a starfish and a shell and other fish and things and sort of molded them to look like a leg and then attached it to a body.
Oh, like Garrett or like Rao, but except
No.
No.
They're not a complete unit. It's many little pieces put together to form one big thing.
They're not taking a leg from one animal and putting it on another. They're taking like little pieces of multiple things to form together.
Right.
So
Was
it's
that
a more
12 medicine or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay.
All right,
They're
well,
the
since
same.
they did
It would have
that,
been
I
the
also
same roll
want to
either
look.
way.
You want to look too, David?
I want to look at the frogs. I want to see if they got like poisoned or something.
Okay.
From the snake.
Give me a medicine check. You also find among, we'll say looking at the snake.
I think I'm proficient in.
Among the body parts, you find a couple little tiny shards of like a crystal.
Inside them?
Yep.
Alright. We're gonna roll this dice and pray for the best. Ooh, that looks good. Medicine check? That's a 16.
The snake did, the ones that snake hit, they did
Yeah.
die from, you don't know if it was either the poison or the fangs. He hit 3 and he killed 3. He didn't hit and not kill any of them. So
Were they all
But
like
there was
children?
poison
I
in
mean,
there was poison. Yeah. He got an old frog man and a couple lady frogs. I think it was 2 old frogs and 1 lady frog. I think that's what it was.
Alright, I want to take a look at the shard.
Does Finn tell you about the shards?
Finn, tell me about those shards.
How about those shards?
if you wouldn't know about it, how could you
Oh
ask me
my
about
God.
it?
That's funny.
Sure, I'll tell him about. Wait, what are the shards? I don't even remember, honestly.
You don't know. There's nothing to remember.
Okay.
But they're just among the animals, the sea creatures that are in there. There is some little pieces of rock or little pieces of crystal, glass, something.
Oh, okay. Can I do like a?
Can I do a perception check or something? Whatever.
You're not
I
there.
just want to look at it. No, I was only looking at the shard. Inside
know-
the frog people.
You don't. Oh, there's no shard in the frog people.
Can I do?
It's in the dead things.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
can I do detect magic?
Do you have that?
I do now.
You have
We
not
haven't leveled
leveled
yet, so you don't have it.
Oh, we haven't leveled it. Dang
You're
it!
just dreaming of the day. One day I'll have detect magic.
I swapped out chromatic orb because I don't think I've cast it but like 3 times. I'll collect some of these shards. How about that? Take
'Kay.
them with me.
'Kay.
If my new pants have pockets, I'll put them in there.
got some
Yeah,
pocket pants?
yeah. He while you're down in the hold, one of the crates has some linens and other things that you can rummage around and find some pants and a shirt.
Okay, sweet.
Don't get women's pants. They don't have pockets.
No, they're just real. They're just real shallow.
Yeah, they got little tiny pockets on the inside.
Little tiny like. You can
They give
fit a
the
quarter of
illusion
your
of a
phone
pocket.
in there. Yeah.
All right, are we gonna start getting these frogs to land?
Okay,
I'll
he
be
figures
on rowing duty.
it's gonna take you a while to do it. What's everyone's position while this is happening? You've got a single rowboat on this thing, and it's gonna hold. It'll probably hold about one of you and 5 other frogs. You can probably cram some more in there if you want to chance it.
I'll be taking the frogs.
So that's 8 trips.
I'll help Shiro.
And one person come with me on the first trip so you can stay with the frogs.
I'll go
I'll
because I
stay.
can't row for anything.
Yeah, neither can I.
My strength is -1, so
I
You're
got a
stronger than me.
I'll go in.
I got a
frog people.
+9 on strength, so
+9.
well
Yeah.
+5 and my saving throw is a +9. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I have a +5.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say proficiency bonus went up this level in case anyone.
Okay. It's +8
Yeah.
until we
I just wanted to make sure that everyone got that, read that part that the proficiency bonus is going up.
Are you
Alright, I'll go on
playing
the
it
first
safe
one.
and just filling the boat to capacity, or are you overfilling? Taking a chance.
we'll
I'll
just
take him to.
play it
I'll
safe.
take him to
think the
capacity.
capacity
if everyone
We're like in the
agrees with
middle of the
that.
day. I think we got time to.
Yeah, let's
We're
just
not in
play it
danger of being
safe
dunked.
because we just got boarded by giant monsters. They could easily like turn your boat over and kill everyone in the water.
I need just give me a
Fips in the air.
okay. Give me perception for FIP.
I'll go in the water with. I'll go in the rowboat with anyone.
Can I do a perception check
18.
just to look out?
FIP's. What's your command to FIP?
Let me know if there's anything suspicious happening. If we look like we're getting attacked, or if anything's approaching us, or if you see anything interesting, just let me know.
Okay. He let you know that he sees a little bit of movement in the water, but nothing is near the boat yet.
What's the movement? Where's the movement?
He sees some near, like, far behind the boat, like a couple hundred yards behind the boat, and he sees some more in the bay, which you
Okay,
guys are just outside of.
Am I in a rowboat being rowed right now?
Yeah, you guys are piling in the boat right now.
Okay, I'll get in the boat and go into Fip Vision and send him over to the
Fip-O
not the
vision.
bay, the back of the boat.
Okay. So,
Look.
you can see there's something swimming around out there. Just in the shallows and the deeps and the shallows, occasionally it pops up and goes back down, not out of the water, but shallow enough to be able to see something is down there. Give me a perception to see if you can make out what it is.
Okay, this is me looking, so I'll get a 10.
It's hard to tell what it is. Could be a big fish. Could be.
Is it moving
Something scary.
organically, or does it look more?
Yeah, it's something. It's something alive.
I mean, does it look like? Is it moving fluidly like a fish would, or is it moving
Yes,
more blocky like an undead skeleton would?
it's fluidly moving, gracefully
Okay.
moving.
All right. I was like, well, there's something back there. I don't know what it is, and I'll send him to look in the bay as I'm being rowed out.
Okay.
Can he be
Can I-
anything other than a bird?
I think he could, but that's the only flying thing he could be. He can't be anything that swims naturally.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, have him dive into the water and turn into a seal.
Nope. He
Seal
can't.
midair, fall into the water.
Belly buster.
Yeah.
So it figures to me about a 15-minute trip back and forth each time.
Okay.
So you get a couple
How
hours.
many
of
trips?
this. 8.
Okay.
What's
That's a
in
lot
the
of-
bay?
that's a lot of-
Is he in the bay yet? Looking at the.
Yep. You guys make it there. You drop off the first crew as he gets to the bay.
I'll stay on the land, and I'll
Okay.
quickly look through his eyes.
Roll it.
19.
You can see those that are in the bay. There's kind of a shallow spot where the bay kind of makes like a U, and where the points kind of connect. There's a shallow causeway. I don't know. There's a shallow spot, or there's a deep spot in the middle.
Underwater isthmus.
In the middle, there's a little deep spot where the boats go, but it's pretty shallow the rest of the way.
Okay.
So you can't see what's in the deep spot, but on the shallows, you can see there are a couple things walking around that don't look graceful. They could easily
Okay.
be, more of those things that attacked you,
Okay.
and they just sort of hang. They're not moving anywhere like with purpose. They're just sort of just moseying about, it seems.
Okay.
They seem to be hanging around that shallow point where the two jetties. I got to learn my terms here. The two points come out.
We did an
It's like an
entire
atoll.
sea campaign,
Part of
Michael.
it's underwater.
That was like years ago.
Okay. Who all's still on the? How many boats? How many rowboats did we take? How many are
You
there?
have one rowboat,
Okay.
and you're taking the one back and forth, 15 minutes. So it's
All right. I
7 there,
will
7 back. Plus.
send Fit back to the ship, and have him land on Finn's shoulder and tell Finn that there looks like there's more of those undead dudes in the bay, and something is behind the ship, but it looks more natural. And then I will send Fit back up to just watch.
Okay.
As I sit on the shore with the frog people.
Is Shiro going to row everyone?
I will.
You the rower for the 2 hours?
I mean, if we need to switch out, we can.
I can help.
I'll be okay. I can row.
and Fip's
I'll
going.
stay on the. I'll stay on the boat.
Where's Fip going to be doing?
Fip is going, since I've already seen the bay, he's going to be just doing back and forth between the ship and the shore, just to see if there's anything approaching us from on the land, and like looking out. He's general lookout, both on the shore and land, whenever his patrol allows.
Okay. So a couple hours go by, back and forth, back and forth. The ones that are in the bay, you're on the last boat to go. You've got, I guess the last boat's going to be the last crew of the frogs, and you've got one more to get the rest of the party over.
Okay.
So this is in your last boat with the frogs. You notice the ones that were hanging out by the bay, that were just sort of sitting on that shallow spot, they're gone. They've moved on.
Cool.
You saw a couple of them. They were walking, just inward in towards the bay.
So the last I saw them, they were moving towards the port.
Towards the city, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll be sitting here waiting for everyone to get to shore.
Okay, last boat goes ashore. There's a whole herd of them there with you now. Plus the 3 dead are there also. And then Shiro comes back for the rest of you. And you load up. Captain says, I'm going to back it up a bit. You got some way of giving me a sign for me to come pick you up?
Yeah, we can use
Fireball.
fireball. Up in the air, boom. No, we'll use the raven. Friggin' Brooks bird.
Yeah, I'm not there, but if you tell him to use the raven and then tell me, I can just.
A bird will come and tell you.
I'm moving back. 3 days, I'll be back.
All right.
And he pulls anchor back up, starts moving out as you guys load in the boat. Well, and he leaves you the boat, the rowboat.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
We'll pull that up on land.
Okay.
Tie it up.
Okay, pull it up. You are you're in the swamp. You're sort of near where Chug lives. Pretty foresty spot over here. Foresty, swampy spot. Is part where you're like, trudging through the swamp with shin high water.
Oh, that's good.
So you
All
can
right.
go
Trudging.
a couple different ways of going. What's your plan here while you're on the beach?
I'm just waiting for everyone to get here, and then we're gonna start heading towards the.
Their boat has just arrived. And they're pulling the boat up.
So Phip's now just over land mostly. He's not
Okay.
really going back out to the ship.
Okay, give me another perception for him.
12.
And he doesn't catch any. Doesn't see anything come into the town.
Okay.
He doesn't catch the things move anywhere.
Okay.
So you got 37 frogs, plus 1 with Bert. 38 frogs, and you're on the peninsula. You can go by way of the coast. Jumps up quite a bit and goes kind of a cliffy where that boat is, the hidden boat, or you can go further into the swamp by where Chug was, or you can try to stick to the water, like on the base of the cliff, assuming you low tide and all that. Wait for low tide.
I don't think staying near the water's a good plan.
Yeah, I think we just follow the shortest route, which I would guess would be by the cliff where we saw the boat.
Yeah, that'd be the shortest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do that.
So what we'll do here is it's a couple hour walk to get there, and you're still basically walking through swamps. So I need we'll do like a sort of like a skill challenge kind of a thing, as you're trying to herd these 37 frogs, frail and young frogs, through the swamp safely. So I need some survival checks. I need some wisdom checks. I need some dex checks. And I need a strength check. 4 things.
I'll
Choose who
I'll
wants
do
to
the
do
strength.
it.
I got the
I
strength.
can do the dexterity
I'll
check.
do the survive.
Okay.
Is the wisdom a perception check, or is it just straight wisdom, or
It's gonna be a wisdom check. It'll be a nature check, actually.
nature check? I don't get that.
That's intelligence.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
How many strength
said,
checks do we need?
It's an intelligence check then.
Okay.
Just give me one.
My nature's +2. I don't know if anyone
You
else
say a
has that.
survival
No,
check
that's-
too?
Better than mine.
Sorry,
Mine's
okay.
+1.
Okay. I'll do the survival.
I will do.
This is the dexterity check.
Oh!
20 on strength.
Okay. So
Oh wait, no, my nature is +1 because we.
when you guys are trudging along and you get about to the spot where the cliffs start coming up, and you have a spot where you're gonna have to climb up a bit, and you get a little old
12 on
frog
dexterity.
man who starts tumbling down the side of the cliff, but Shiro grabs him by the hand and just flings him up onto the side.
Throws him like a cat.
Wait, wait, wait. Wait,
So you
hold
save
on,
one life, Shiro.
So I got a nat 20 on my survival.
Did
what
you?
happened?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were walking along and you hear this poof sound from behind. And you look
Okay.
back and you see one of the little kids walking by and stomped in one of those red and black mushrooms.
Oh.
And so you managed to yank them out of the way before they went and started getting any close to it. And you saved them from
The kid.
absorbing,
So I'm the hero.
absorbing the stuff. You are a hero. You saved a couple there.
Great. I'm the hero of the frogs.
All right,
Okay.
I got a
crappy nature
12.
check.
I got a 12 from my dexterity check.
Okay.
I should have just rolled it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Nature check was a 5.
So, David, same thing. You're trudging along the swamp, and as the one is exploding, and Francisco Jack, I forgot your name, goes and saves those kids from the shrooms. You see a kid walking along and just whoop into the water, but you're quick and you dive into the water and you yank him out and get him back on land.
Man, these kids are idiots. Everyone in this
Drowning.
group.
Well, I mean,
We're playing like Mario Party games with people's lives as we go back.
I've always tried to do like there's certain times like skill challenge is kind of fun. I've always tried to do them, and they're always like they're hard. But anyway,
They're hard.
Rook,
Oh boy,
you're
who
trudging
died
along,
on my watch?
no.
and
Yeah, this is good that they die on your watch. Let's hear this.
so you got you guys are at the part where it splits, like where the boat is down below, and you find kind of a shallowy spot, and Rook is in the lead, and he's sort of helping some folks across, and he sees a rock, looks sturdy enough. Old man steps on the rock. Rock gives way. I need a quick deck save from anyone. One of
Someone
you.
who's dexterous.
Wait.
Or else
it might
old
be
man goes down.
Or
That
frog
would
man.
be-
Because of
Not-
Rook thinking the rock
Frogman.
was safe.
I have a +4 on my deck save.
Oh, a deck save? I have +9.
What is that, David?
Wait, David's deck should be crazy high too, right?
Well, a 7. He's a +5. So that's 12 plus a 4. So yeah, David made it barely. So
Good job.
the old man's slipping down the mountain, but Bert, the frogman, goes in for a dive like he's sliding in for home and grabs the old man's hand and pulls him back up on the cliffside. And then he gives Rook a stern talking to about sturdy rocks.
Wow.
Haven't you ever seen a sturdy rock before?
Step right there, and he steps and goes, ah!
Falls off. He doesn't even test it first. Like puts his foot on it a little bit to see if it's steady. He's just like, why don't you just hop
it
on
looks
that rock
alright.
right there?
Go.
Go.
Alright, so you a couple hours go by. You finally make it. You're at the edge of town. Some of the frog people start bolting, start charging towards the town. What do you guys
All
want
right,
to
sure. Yeah, just let him go.
do? Right now, it's like 1 in the afternoon. I think no. Once, two. It's around 3 in the afternoon,
Okay.
and you make your way into town. You see Wart standing there. First frog you see that you recognize. And he is having a grand reunion with his kids and his wife, and he looks up and he sees Bert, and he walks over and he shakes Bert's hand and says, "Thank you, Bert. I'm very appreciative. But what are we gonna do to make sure they're safe? The Dark One's still here."
Not for
Sorry,
long.
Well,
I think we're gonna take care of that in
it's
a way.
okay. It's great to see him, but I don't want him to. The whole reason they're there is to not get hurt. Is to not be here for this.
It's alright. We'll make it safe.
Okay.
We sure will.
We're gonna burn down the whole swamp.
You also you see a very scrawny frog man who's kind of giving you the you can tell he does not approve. Everyone else pretty happy. The sort of reunion time. You're all kind of around where the tavern is, where the bar was and still is. But you see one scrawny frog man who you've seen him before. You didn't really talk to the guy. His family was not on the other islands. You never chatted with him. But you see him giving you kind of the stink eye.
He can give me the stink eye. I don't care.
Do I notice that?
Yeah, you all pretty clearly notice it.
Oh.
He's not hiding his discontent.
Say, Bert, who's that?
Yeah, do I know that's the guy?
He's just mad because there's gonna be kid frogs on his swamp lawn. You're gonna have to tell him to get off all the time.
Get off my swamp lawn!
Get off my swamp lawn. I liked it better when there wasn't any old little kids running around.
So, yeah, Bert, you know that's Bit. He's kind of the grumpy frog of the village. He tries to be the important one. He was on the town council for a little while, but
No one likes him.
yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
Did
Yeah.
he not have any family on the island? Did I not talk to him already?
He did not.
Okay.
He was one of the ones that you knew of on the place, but he did not have anyone on the island.
Okay.
I
I
said,
don't know
don't worry
about
about
you
that.
guys, but I
That's
could-
just a bit. He's a jerk.
You
He
gonna write that
thinks he's
down?
important.
Bit. Jerk.
Is he a bit of a jerk?
Oh.
I don't know about you guys, but I could really use a nap. A long 24-hour nap.
Yeah, I could.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Bits
I could really
stomps
use
over.
that.
Actually,
over to
I
the
mean, I could
party.
just use a short rest.
Yeah.
I feel fine, but
Bits
I
stomps
feel like
over
I
to
Way
get
more
stronger.
I'll go,
Yeah.
hey, Bit.
I got slam a jamming.
I'm on the
Bit
verge
shakes
of like
his head,
getting another ab, but
and he looks at each and every one of you. He says, "You shouldn't be here. I don't know what you're doing. Why'd you bring
Wait,
them
you
back?"
mad I'm surviving? Because this is the safest area.
No, they were there because that was the safe area.
Weren't they starving
Listen,
to
we
death
can
on that
make it-
island the whole time?
No, they were fine.
Listen,
Oh,
we can make it safe.
Okay.
They were fine.
Listen, Bit, we can make it safe. And we can probably help you be the important
He
frog.
says, "Look, things have changed since you were here last. You are not welcome here."
Well, you know what, Bit? It's been nice to see you too.
What's changed?
All you do is bring death.
Who died last time?
Well, I'm now the town mayor because of what you did.
Who died and made you mayor?
The guy that the Dark One killed, remember?
No, when we left, he hadn't killed anyone.
Yeah, he was gonna kill him after we left. That was like the whole thing. Listen, Bit. Unless you want to be out as the town mayor and
says,
have
"You don't
someone
understand.
replace you, I
You
do understand.
need to leave."
All right.
Guess
Well.
no one's gonna protect the children.
Well,
Poor little kids. You're
based on
gonna let
what
'em
happened last time,
get
you're just gonna
taken by
walk
the
out,
dark one.
and he's gonna kill more of us.
We're
Listen,
here to confront
Bit,
him
last
this
time I
time.
remember.
We just need a rest.
Oh, you'll confront him, all right.
Yes, we will. That's the idea.
Listen, man, I've been rowing all day. My arms are killing me.
And Rowan Atkinson.
Nope.
Bit, we'll
No,
make
you
sure.
didn't like that one?
Nope.
Nobody laugh at it. It just encourages more.
Bit, we'll make sure that no one else dies. All right. I want this place to be a peaceful
Yeah,
place.
no one will die if you're not here.
No, I don't think that's the thing.
He says, "It's not safe here, Bert. You haven't been here long. And now, you're bringing the little ones back. We can't protect them. Have you seen how powerful
We
the Dark
can.
One is? He's gonna kill him, Bert.
Well, have you seen how powerful we were? We went against a war.
You walked away. We
No,
needed
no, I
you,
didn't.
and you left us.
I don't remember this in my
Oh,
backstory.
no, Bert.
What?
Well, last time we were here, we just kind of walked away.
Well, I mean, we walked away. It's like I thought the whole deal was they wanted them off the island and home. So I was like, well, let's go find a way to do that.
No, that was just you like wanting to solve their problems. I don't think they ever explicitly said they wanted them here.
I thought they did.
Yeah, I thought they
I'll
did.
say, Bit, listen.
I don't think
We'll
they
find
did.
a way to make it safe for
It
us
seems
to
that
travel
way
on
now,
water,
for
and I'll
sure.
find a way to make sure the Dark One doesn't kill any more of us.
And how are you gonna do that?
Well,
Look,
you've seen my powers.
you want to come with me now? We'll walk up there. We'll knock right now. Let's go talk
Give
to
us
him
like
right now.
24 hours, then we will.
Yeah, we need 24 hours.
You can't stay here for
Listen.
24 hours.
Yeah, we can. What are you gonna do? Stop us? Good luck.
You don't understand.
Oh no.
And he walks off. Starts walking west.
All right, Bit, it's
Out
been a
How
good
far
talk.
west? Out of the town west?
Goes into town.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna go tell him.
All right, guys. Well, that was a great talk.
So there's
we don't think we do.
let's walk over here to my salt port board.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
All right,
I love it when a plan comes together.
everybody, go lay down. We're gonna try to get this in at least a short.
We could go sleep in Chug's house.
Yeah, I bet he'd love it
We
if we
can,
did.
we can go to Bert. Bert's house is on the outskirts.
They didn't see us last time we were there.
Let's just go there for right now.
Yeah, go over to
Okay.
Kermit's house. Yeah, you guys not my house,
Lovely.
and I'll go over to Kermit's.
I don't
I
think
will.
Kermit
I
doesn't like me.
I do say that we definitely changed this song because
Is it?
song
playing?
like
The song rules.
Oh, I turn it down. I always turn it down whenever we play on Sundays because it gets loud. Or
Yeah.
it gets very repetitive.
Yeah.
This music. Bing, beady, ding. Bing, beady, ding.
Over and over again. It's like a 20-second loop, so it's
Okay.
like really noticeable.
We're going silent today. Just the
Silent?
wind. Just the wind.
Yes, the wind makes it sound
Kinda
like someone's blowing in my
Oh,
head.
I heard a bird.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
go.
very
I'm
swanky.
going to. I'm like walking briskly to Bert's house. And I'm gonna go lay down. I'm taking Leaf with me.
Yeah, I'm going to. Leaf came with us. We didn't leave him on the boat.
I wouldn't have left him on the boat.
Wait, what did he do?
I'm
What
gonna
do
leave
I
him
do?
with those three.
He like ran into combat and almost got himself killed. And
Did he
brought
come
him with us.
willingly?
All right,
with
we're
us,
gonna give
or-
him a lesson on
Yeah.
what not to do
Oh,
when
he
we
did.
fight this guy.
Leaf
before we
goes
go fight
anywhere
this guy.
that Rook and Finn go.
Hey, I tell
Your
Leaf,
best buds.
I say, don't do that again.
Leaf, if
You-
there's anything that I know, Leaf, it's to
Oh,
stay in the back and shoot, like. the
You're a rogue.
Rangers. Or I can just be like me and just, not use magic.
He said, I
prefer not using magic.
knew I could do it.
No.
I grabbed that one that first one, and I wanted to hurt him, and it did, and it felt good.
Oh,
And,
I'm
No.
glad for you.
Capture that feeling.
and then I saw them. They were hurting you, and then he fell in there and he was killing the other ones. I had to stop him.
Yes, you did good, but you need to stay in the back.
What am I gonna do in the back?
You gotta shoot.
Shoot what?
Shoot with.
Spit at him. Fuck, wait,
Yes.
this kid's 12. Hang on. Shoot with what? I lose the snarkiness.
You
Well,
gotta.
we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when that comes around.
I
Maybe
sigh.
you can. Maybe the spellcasters can teach you to shoot like
We couldn't teach
non-fiery
him.
stuff.
We haven't taught him anything.
He says you can.
You guys try
we
teaching
tried to
him.
teach him prestidigitation, but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How to use like, I don't know, one of your bolts or whatever.
He's
Well,
all,
there we go.
he's all for this.
has our rest commenced? Have we started resting?
So you've made it west out of town and along the boardwalk, and then you make your way into Bert's house, and you kind of cram yourselves into Bert's house.
So while we're crammed in a
Hey,
bird's house,
Rook, why don't you keep the Raven in town just to make sure nothing crazy's happening?
I'll just circles around the town.
Perception.
so while we're crammed in this house, has anyone considered the fact that if we do kill this guy,
Oh,
All
21.
all these
Natural
undead,
20.
Okay, so there is a party going on in town where the bonfires, where Toticus Day happens. It's just everyone you've brought, and basically everyone in town is just jubilation time.
Wow.
Also notice a certain little frog man out in the west of the town, walking west.
That jerk.
I'll head over to the party area where everyone's having a party. If
we're gonna rest.
our warlock tells us.
So yeah, I'll say that, and then I will. His name's Wart. No,
Bit.
Bit.
Bit is trudging through the swamp west.
Yeah, I wrote that
Bit.
down. Aren't you proud of me? I put bit, frog, town mayor.
Town jerk. It seems that
Could put jerk in
Bits.
there if you want me to.
Bit is going to possibly warn Montreux.
Oh, let's try
Do
to
we-
get rest while we
Do
can.
we need to kill the mayor?
No,
No.
we're not killing any frog people.
He's
How far
explicitly
out is
going.
he?
He's just a couple 100 yards west.
How
he's-
far is the tree?
Oh, it's a few miles.
Okay. I will send Fip over to him.
Okay.
And he's gonna like land on a tree or a bush or something that's nearby. Become visible for a second, caw as loud as he can, and then I'm going to say, "Turn back."
Okay. Give me
See what he
an
does.
intimidation check on.
Man.
I'm doing it through him. Do you want my intimidation or his?
I think it's gonna be Phipps because it's
Okay, I don't know what his is,
body
so I'll have to look.
language, and it's gonna be it's based on charisma.
You rolled a 19. So
Oh,
I did.
let's see how determined this guy is. What do you tell him?
Turn back.
return the slab.
Ooh, it's plus
Or suffer this curse.
plus 2 charisma.
Charisma. A raven has a 14 charisma.
An imp does.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought he was going.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I
Like,
thought
I
it
never
was
looked at a raven and
too.
been
I was-
like, "Oh, that's a nice looking raven."
That's a dapper raven right there.
You start
got a little
squawking
top
at
hat.
you, and you're like, "I will go get you some
Hey,
food."
buddy. Okay, so he stumbles back, lands in the swamp a bit, shakes it off, and he says, "Dark one." He's shaken. Dark one.
Go home.
But you told me to tell you when they came back.
I understand.
They're here.
Go home.
Is she safe?
Yes, go home.
You promised.
Go home now.
Oh, okay. And he starts stumbling around and gets up and starts running as quickly as he can in the swamp,
All
trudging
right,
through, making
so-
his way back home.
I will bring Fit back to do circles invisible again, and I will continue my rest.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
As you guys are sitting in the house, you hear a thump, 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 thump. You look at the window and you see Bit running on the boardwalk back to his spot.
Unbelievable. There goes your whole campaign.
No, there goes
So
you
now
guys not dying tonight for getting arrested.
Jeez.
That means the Dark One's holding someone of that Bit knows, right?
Could be that it's just someone in town. that he's
I love
promised
this.
safeguarding. Either way, I'm going
You
to
love
rest for
hostages?
24 hours.
I love how morally tricky this is gonna be. While we're sitting in here, what I was trying to say earlier, have we considered the fact that we kill this guy and his undead creatures don't die, and then the town is surrounded by uncontrolled, shambling masses that come to take over the town and destroy it, and there's nothing we could possibly do to stop that.
Well, I mean, we can fight a lot of them, but I have a feeling that without something to bind them, they will fall apart.
That is not how it works.
Well, they at least won't be organized. Like it's not. It's gonna.
How
be...
much do you know about necromancy, Finn?
Yeah, my patron's the god of death.
Yeah, I know, and you're acting all goody two-shoes all the time. She's literally in hell. You get your powers from a being that is literally in hell.
She wasn't always there. Anyway,
Yeah, Osiris was the god of death. He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, are you telling us that, or are you just out of game?
No, in game, I'll ask, what if this happens? Like,
Cool.
there's consequences to what we're doing. If we kill this guy, we saw that there was a lot of undead alive around Barnabas. Destroying the crystal didn't kill them.
Yeah, but we
It
didn't
just-
destroy the caster. We destroyed the crystal controlling them. This is destroying the caster.
We killed that necromancer. Oh wait, you didn't. Who was there for that? The guy
Yuri.
outside.
Yuri, Bert, and Jack.
And Jack. Okay, we
yeah.
killed a necromancer outside of Vral's forest, Garrick's forest, and when he died, his monsters didn't go away. We still had to kill them.
I thought we killed all the monsters that were there, and then we killed him.
I don't think we did. I think
You
we went
guys-
up on the hill.
Yeah, you guys popped in from behind him. He was
Yeah.
sort of generaling it on a little
We like
lookout.
ambushed it.
Just
But
watching
all of his,
it take
all
place.
of the skeletons went kind of dumb after we killed them, right?
Yeah, if they can't focus, it's much easier to take them out.
But given the amount of them we've seen around here,
But remember, a lot of them are trapped under the ground.
and there's some out in the water, and there's
We'll have to take a look afterwards, but I think that it will be just as easy, if not easier, to take care of them after he's out of the way.
I know you guys don't like Alzira, but I really don't like the wizard in South Shore that I forgot the name of at this very moment.
Volcus.
Vulcus.
Why don't we let Bert decide? These are his people.
Yes,
Hang on,
Bert.
I'm writing down Volcus. Is it with a K?
Just spell it however you like.
Alright, cool. It's spelled with a K.
Vulcus, wizard, top wizard.
If in doubt, put an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Vul, V-U-L, apostrophe, cuss.
It's V-O-L, actually, apostrophe C-A-S.
Oh,
Well, it's with a K. Because it sounds
he
like
said
it needs
K,
a K.
so I was
It
going
is
for a
now.
K.
Canon.
Alright.
so we'll ask Bert then.
Yes. That's what I got. Alright, Volcus, top wizard definition. Anyways, what I think is, I want to try killing most of the undead first. And then we can take care of the wizard.
I think that's the worst
I
idea.
think that, yeah, I think that's a terrible plan. I think if we're gonna do anything, that's a terrible plan.
We're going
I
with
think we're
that
gonna
plan.
need-
I
That's
think
the
we're
plan.
Hey, what do you think,
I
Bert?
think-
Oh, I think this. That is
Yeah,
a terrible plan.
No, that's the plan.
I think if
doing
we're
it.
gonna, I
At
think
least I
if we're
tried to
gonna
humor
fight,
you.
I think if we're gonna fight a super powerful, like potentially wizard, we're gonna need all of our
I
all
mean,
of
we
our
don't have to
stuff.
do it all in one thing. We can kill all of them.
We
Long
know-
rest, kill him.
I don't think that's how. It's gonna
We
work.
have 3 days to do this.
Sorry, we got a robot, and I can swim I can swim really fast.
I'm not rowing all the way back to South Shore, Bert.
We can walk there.
I think it's
It's
all
just
right.
not gonna
I think it's-
happen.
I think we do have to take out the leader first if we're going to do this.
All right, then take out the leader.
All I
first.
know, all I
Listen,
know,
I just don't want this guy around. He's
If
been
we kill
killing
this
frog
guy-
people.
and we leave, and we come back, and this whole town is overrun. I told you so.
No, it won't be
This can be
overrun.
on.
This isn't
This
the
can
first
be
war.
on you, Rook.
Okay.
No, listen. I remember I was on a war. I was in a war, and we won.
Did you?
I don't know where this came from, David. You were
Yes.
talking about this earlier. There was no war in your
This was
backstory.
yes, it was. I remember specifically.
You were on
Writing
a. You were on
in.
a.
He
I think-
just remembered.
I think Bert's been
remember
talking with Chug too
specifically.
much.
Yeah.
No, I remember specifically on my character sheet there was a war against orcs, and then after that you change it to undead, because I forgot what it was that we fought.
He's saying no.
Erase from your past.
I remember this specifically.
I don't remember
Nope.
that from your backstory, but then again, I didn't read it, so
Then again, I have no idea about any of it. So
I
Right,
do
you're on it.
remember we talked about the backstories.
Bert was,
Talked
on,
about everyone's
Bert was
backstory.
on a pirate ship.
Yeah, and then he got kicked
I was,
off.
but then
for, like,
before
a mutiny
that-
or something, right?
I did, but I also wrote before that there was a huge war.
Frog War.
Yeah, exactly. It was against the orcs, and after that we
But
changed
nobody
it to undead.
here is a fighter. Nobody in this town is really a fighter. If anybody in this town had any fighting experience, they wouldn't have gotten taken over in the first place, right? If they had some sort of formal militia or
Bert noticed that
military-
before also, that the town, all of these stronger guard and anyone that was in, there was a militia for the town. None of that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some. I got stabbed by one of them.
They still weren't the frog militia frog guard that you had, that Bert was familiar with before.
Okay.
People came up and did the job, but
They all got killed and sent to high schools for science class.
Hey, since we've been in town, have I seen any of those guys from the ship? The insect league looking guys?
you've been at Bert's house all day. But no, you haven't seen any since you've been here.
Has Vip seen any?
Not in town.
Okay.
The ship is still there.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it still look as...
What is it? The grasshopper people?
Does it still look
Yeah, they do look really
not
tasty.
repaired?
Pip can fly over there. Takes a little bit, but it's it wasn't that it wasn't repaired. It just wasn't well kept. Barnacles.
Maybe we talk to them.
The
Maybe they can have a military presence in the town.
it seems like it got
maybe they-
battered at sea and it hasn't been fixed up well.
Maybe they can't leave because of the...
You're talking about the tasty
Kraken.
looking people?
Tasty.
Talking about the grasshopper people.
Yeah, he said tasty because they're insects.
Oh, well, they're really big. They're probably taller than you. So...
Hey, this could probably feed a whole family.
Regard
Oh
Man.
no.
River saving them frog people, killing all the insect people.
Genocide's
Oh.
fine as long as it's not my people.
As long as it's dinner, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Eesh.
Here, maybe
There
we
are
can try
drawbacks to what we're doing. Is all I'm saying.
this. Listen, if we
There
can
are
convince them to
potential
go to
Large drawbacks.
listen, if we can convince them to go to somewhere else, maybe the other port, whatever it's called, I forgot.
What other port? You can't leave the bay. That's why they're here.
They can walk. They got legs.
Tell me someone's gonna abandon a ship. We ain't convincing anyone of that.
but your town is missing a militia. If they could, if those people could be integrated into your town, they might be able to help
We had
stave
it.
off the undead once we kill
We
them.
had militia. I don't know what happened to them though. I'd
It
assume
seems
it was
mostly
probably
they
the dark
did.
one.
Quite possibly.
I don't even want to fight the dark one.
Fine, listen, if we can get those cricket people, if we can get my frog people to not eat those very tasty looking cricket people, then
They've been here for a long time and have never interacted once. They even
Humans-
tried to communicate with
humans
us,
can
right?
like coexist with.
The only time you ever
like,
saw one
cow
was
people.
you saw one in the bar. That
Yeah.
was keeping pretty well.
We also had one that was stalking us up by Chug's house, right?
Yeah, he ran off.
And he ran off when we tried to talk to him.
Yep.
So I don't think them, merging into frog society and then defending it with all their lives is a achievable
priority.
goal in 2 days. After we spend 24
just
hours
a thought.
sleeping.
Anyhow, is anyone else moving out west?
Nope.
Okay.
It seems pretty good. The party seems to go into the night. Just sort of celebrating with loved ones. It's a hushed party as it starts getting darker. But
yeah, I said. Oh wait, no, never mind.
they seem to have an honorary Toticus Day with everyone's back. They start lighting up another bonfire, another pyre, throwing some things in there and lighting it up. And then night comes. Who is anyone on watch? Y'all gonna sleep?
Oh, we got a bird.
Sleeping. Yeah, we got Fip.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
It is a Fip wakes you up a couple times because it's a noisy night, extra noisy night. There's a lot of tree shaking and a lot of stomping around and groans and noises coming from the west.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing else. And morning comes.
Chilling out till till it ticks over and I'm level 9. The entire Burton hut just goes boom. There's a little
Yep.
yellow light that comes
Like
out.
a light comes out. We all
All of
learn
a
a
sudden,
bunch of spells.
it all combines, and then Bert's hut just explodes. The levels go off.
Oh,
Okay, yep. Days come, or the 24 hours has passed. You guys hit your level.
Yeah, baby. That was
Ooh,
such a
level
restful
9.
sleep. I learned.
I
new
woke up and I'm
spells.
going, oh yeah.
I had this great dream about working out, and now I'm stronger.
Shiro jumps through like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah. All right.
So, Rook, what level 5 spell did you get?
I took 3 of them actually.
Woof. 3 level 5 spells.
Well, I can take any combination of whatever. I just have 2 spell slots still.
Did you guys roll your hit points
Yeah.
yet?
I did.
Yeah.
yeah, I already
You-
did.
I
Yeah.
didn't mind.
Reroll
I gotta
ones,
erase
right?
my temporary ones.
Right.
Because I did.
I didn't like my roll.
Yeah, I did too.
I got me 85 hit points. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm
I
up
think
to
I still-
112.
Unless Rook is lower than me, I'm still the weakest out of everyone.
I got 69 hit points.
Oh, you are. You do have less than me.
And my AC is 11.
Wow, you're.
Dang, man, you need some help.
Yeah. That's why I always disappear and teleport away whenever I get touched in combat.
Okay.
All right.
It's next day, and all's
Is the party
quiet.
still going on?
No, there's still a few folks hanging around, just sort of cleaning some things up, and still a little bit of a chat going on. But other than that, it seems like most of the people have dispersed. It's more lively in town. You can tell that there's the houses are more lively, more frogs walking around. The docks are certainly more lively.
All right. Well,
We heading
shall
out
we
to
go
kill a dark
find
one.
us a dark one?
Yeah.
Everyone in
Everyone
the group.
seems so excited about this.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
in,
let's go kill. Hey, should we warn these guys about what might happen afterwards?
oh no, yeah, no, nothing bad will happen.
Unless these.
I'm gonna send Fip to scout the bay. see
I'm
if he
cynical
sees
about
those things
everything in this
anymore.
campaign. There's never not a drawback from doing something.
That's what I'm saying. At least they should deserve to be ready.
So then Fip out to do another explore before you head out.
Yeah, of the bay to see if I see those things in the water.
Okay, roll me perception.
I'm going to be looking through him once we get to the shallow part, at least. So, what do you want? His perception or mine?
Yours, if you're looking through.
Oof. Plus. So 13.
You don't see any in the water. It's pretty active in the water right now with all the frog people and the boats. Same amount of boats, but there's more people on each boat, so it's a little more noisy out there. But other than that, it's pretty quiet out there. As he's flying back in, you notice a dark robed figure standing in the middle of town.
As soon as I see him, I'm
Is
gonna
it-
have key.
is it
Oh,
him?
I
You
don't
don't
see
see
him.
him.
Never mind. Never mind.
Fit season. It appears to be him.
Okay, it's good because the cricket guys were robed as well. Okay. He's in the middle of town. We have to go.
What, are we gonna kill him in the middle of town?
Key awareness is popped the whole time.
Oh man. All
I
right.
will follow Shiro.
I will be key
Let's go.
awareness is up. So
I love
you
me
be-
some collateral damage.
He's a jerk for being here on not dark one day. I was
Okay.
gonna go ambush.
You
his
haven't been
dumb
you haven't
tree.
been like had all your plans stomped into the ground for 2 years. You're just not prepared for this kind of thing.
Put you guys out here. Leaf's tagging along, unless you guys tell him something else.
Lock him in the house, like bar the
This-
door.
Leaf, can you stay here and if you see any undead coming from the woods, run at us yelling about it.
Give me a persuasion check. Leaf really wants to go.
18.
Oh, okay.
So it's very important that we have a warning if we're going to be ambushed.
He says, okay, he kind of hangs his head, kind of like he just told him to go do the dishes again or something. David, do that face for me.
That's the face right there, is it?
I had to
Is
do
that
the
it?
dishes 3 times a day.
He also waited like
Anyways.
3 days to do the dishes.
No, that okay, that's true, but still.
No, no, no.
Anyways, I told him that he has the most important job.
Yeah. That's what you always tell a kid, that you have the most
Watch your
important
house?
job. Clean the house
Go
while
clean,
you're
yeah.
here.
Go clean the house. Go do the dishes.
Do my
Oh,
frog
Lord.
dishes.
Prestidigitation to clean the house while I'm gone.
Comes back to a burnt house.
All right, are we going? Are we there?
Yeah, hang on, I'm putting some pokes out. I'm getting ready for it.
Yeah, he's getting ready for this epic battle where we blow up the middle of the town.
No, we're not blowing up the middle of the town. I'll make sure that
we're not
doesn't
going to be
happen.
welcome anywhere, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, so
I want to be
um,
welcome to my home.
you guys walking
I
along
don't
the
care if the mayor
boardwalk,
doesn't like me.
and you get to the point where the big tower is. Can you see where we're at here?
Yeah.
Go to the
Oh.
on that map.
Oh,
Just
oh, way
scoot
out here.
back a little bit. I've zoomed in the part where the tower is.
Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, I see. I
So
see.
we've got the little. This is the over.
So is it backwards? Is west east on this?
I'm still on. That does not look. Oh, okay.
No, it's. Oh yeah,
I
it's
see,
backwards.
back over here.
Yeah, it is backwards.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fancy. Look at that.
So you got the zoomed out version and then the zoomed in version.
Okay.
That's neato. Look at that.
So
You got a bush
are.
flying in the air up there.
Do I? Oh yep.
That's a fancy.
This
bush.
this tower had all kinds of things that like windows and doors. I had to get rid of those. So any windows you see on there, ignore those. They weren't actually there. There's a few I missed.
No windows. Got it.
And then you're strolling on up, and you see the dark figure standing up ahead, and a little frog man standing in front of him. A familiar
Is
frog
it
man.
Bit?
It's Bit.
Guy.
Well.
So we can do this initiative if you want to do that's what you want to do, or we can just stroll up there casually. How you want to do this?
Stroll up there.
Super
casually.
cash.
Actually.
You go up there, super
So,
cash.
what's up, Dark One? How's it been going?
Like, what's up, man?
Okay, well, stroll yourself up there casually.
I'm staying
We're-
behind Shiro.
We're very casually walking up.
I got that key awareness. Just flying off.
He sees you
Tell me-
coming and
just tell me as far as
he
I can
waves
go.
you in. He says, "Come on in. We need to talk."
What would you like to talk about, Dark One?
And he says, "We seem to have had a miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
I asked for a job to be done. You agreed, and then you disappeared. Many
We're
That's
busy,
normal.
guys.
Don't worry about that.
Many frogs paid the price for your departure. And so I think we need to do things a different way. That way being, you go do the job, or
And you don't harm any more frogs?
if you do the job, I will stop harming them. But they're not all necessary. And I see that you've brought more for me to do what I want with.
Wow.
Thank you.
Get right up on him, Shiro.
I'm gonna walk. If he'll let me, just like if he's eyeing me, I'm just gonna walk around.
Okay. He's not. He's there, but he's not even like. He's pretending like he doesn't notice.
Is this guy? Am I getting anything weird off of this? Is he? Is this like Is he really there? Is this an illusion?
Roll me a perception.
I need my Pathfinder character. Woof.
Indeed.
Who's that? Is that Finn back there?
Where?
You way in the back.
Nine.
I can't even see my character.
He sees you
Nah,
back
there I am.
there, and
Yeah, I'm way up in the dock.
seems like the real guy. The only time you really, I mean, you've seen him a couple times, but seems just as real. He's pretty well shaded. You can't really see his face real well because he's got the big hood on him. But he's just sort of standing there with his arms crossed in his sleeves, you know.
Ooh, that's a nice little figure. Look at that. That's like
Has
perfect.
anything changed about the tower?
No, seems like it's always been. You can see there's a couple frogs that are kind of hiding, that are watching this, that are hiding in the bushes and around in the house and stuff, that are keeping their eyes on this. You see one little frog, probably a couple years old. Well, maybe a couple years for a frog, little kid for a human age. That is one of the ones that's eyeing on this thing back here behind the tower, which I didn't put out. Hang on, let me put it out.
These wood walkways are much bigger and thicker than I imagined them.
Yeah, there's not really a good. I'll put in this guy here.
I was thinking like Cuirass docks from Diablo 2.
I mean, I can only do so much. Most of this, I didn't make any of this. I sort of just copy and pasted all these in here.
Yeah.
I put the docks in. I made this one, I think. That one there. That was the old inn.
Who's he looking at right now?
He's sort of looking at everybody. He's looking at
Except Shiro?
you, and he's looking at Finn, because once Finn came walking in, he's looking at Bert. Looking at Jack. He looks at Shiro every once in a while, but he's not paying attention to him as he's walking behind him.
Do I have any like rations on me, like food or anything? Jerky?
I don't know,
Bread.
do you?
That's your thing. No, if we haven't picked any up,
I haven't gotten any, I don't think.
that's part of this
We've
extreme
largely
survival.
been not eating.
Is it like the road that we're on? Is it wood planks like
Yeah.
this? Is it like
Yeah,
a
it's sort of a
dock?
wood plank and sort of lifted up off the ground a bit.
I will, as quietly as possible, cast Detect Magic when I think he's not looking my direction.
As soon as you start casting, he points at you and says, "Don't even try it." You going to continue?
I'm gonna go try what, and I'll try to put my arm around him.
You put your arm on him.
Is he there? I can
Mhm.
feel him.
He's there. A little bit of a shimmer kind of goes around where your arm touches him.
Got some mage armor.
What was that?
Yeah, I'll stop what I'm doing and then see what is happening with Shiro here.
You asking him what it was that?
Yeah.
He says, I don't know whether I can trust you anymore.
Listen,
Your first mistake was
we've
trusting
been
us.
accused of things that we didn't do, and we're not in the good graces of the big dog anymore. So I guess all bets are off.
Who's this big dog?
Oh, you know, the one in the big tower in the middle of the island. The one who really runs the show.
What's your problem with Alzira? I thought you were best of friends.
Well, we were.
Well, you thought wrong.
But her other necromancer accused us of terrible things, and now we are no longer that.
She keeps on going on and on. She wants us to find this book.
Yeah, you know
You ever
anything
heard
about
of
a
it?
book?
Alzira and I don't always see eye to eye. She doesn't keep me in the loop about any sort of books. What's this book she's looking for?
She didn't keep anybody in the loop. I think
As
the
soon
only
as
person
someone
she's
says the name of the book, I want to try to get a read on his reaction.
We haven't said the name of the book.
I know, so I'm just telling the DM that I know someone's going to say it, and I want to try to read what his reaction is.
We're not saying it yet. Listen,
You know, we all saw your face. Why do you keep wearing the hood? Isn't it like hot out here?
It scares the frogs.
It didn't look that bad.
no, the hood scares the frogs.
I know that. I understand that.
I'll say that to him.
And you can see Bit is standing there, and he's terrified. I mean, you don't need an insight check to tell what's going on here, and he is terrified. Not saying anything, but he hasn't taken his eyes off of the Dark One since you've been here.
Bit, you look very scared.
He says that.
He doesn't respond to that. Dark One says, "Yeah, he's rightfully terrified, which you
Yeah,
will
they
be.
shouldn't be
You will
terrified.
be as well if you don't shut your lip, little frog man."
Listen, I'm about the only one that actually has traveled and
Shut your
seen more
flap.
stuff than what they have.
Listen, this
Keep
is
going, little frog man.
Alright, I'll draw my sword.
Oh,
He says, "What you gonna do with that?"
Give me a second,
no.
let me think about it.
He says,
So this
"Ah,
Give me a second. Let me think about
Oh,
it.
this book, right? What was the name of it?
The
You want me to-
Thrift
Thrift
Maru.
Maru,
Maru
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
No, I was asking like just.
Okay. Yeah.
Dark One's
Maru.
attention is solely on Bert.
If I see that, I'm going to start casting Detect Magic again.
He looks at you and starts pointing at you again.
I
was- says-
scratching my head.
So you heard of that book, right?
He's still staring down Bert.
Thrift Maru. You heard of it? Huh?
Does he do anything?
Roll me an insight.
Big money.
That's not terrible. Plus, so what did I roll? 13?
12.
12. 18.
He seems so focused on Bert and that knife that's in his hands, the sword that's in his hands. He didn't get anything when he said that.
Okay.
That's a
I will
magic
take-
knife, I can already tell.
I will take steps away from Bert, like this, and see if he follows my.
He's not watching you, not staring at you.
Like another one.
You should go out of his vision and then start casting.
As you start moving
detect
outside of his
magic.
peripheral, he glances at you.
Okay.
Say,
So what? He
Listen.
says, "What are we doing here?"
Just asking you some questions, man, and you keep on staring at Bert.
I get uncomfortable when people pull their weapons out.
Well, I get uncomfortable whenever people start slaughtering my people.
I'm not gonna say anything about that, but listen,
I get uncomfortable when people
really-
don't do what I ask.
I don't really want to
Stares
have to
down
fight
Bert.
you.
He says, "It sounds like we have a common enemy."
Do we?
Do we really? I mean, you kind of work for her, if I'm not correct.
I look down at
Or if
Bert and I'm
not
like,
incorrect.
we kind of worked for her.
He says, she's
Yeah, well, that was different.
pathetic. She doesn't deserve to rule this.
Well, you don't deserve to rule this.
He
Why
looks up-
doesn't she deserve to rule this, but you do?
Look, I don't care what she runs. She can do what she wants. But throwing me in. Look, she's. You know what's wrong with her, right?
What's wrong with her?
Let's hear it.
She's blind. She's been messed up ever since that day
What day?
You know what day?
when everything blew up. She was there.
Yeah, the first time. The crater in the middle of the island.
No, the lizard place.
She was there.
Oh, she was there, huh?
Yeah.
That's why she has a young body.
Yeah,
huh?
that's why she's younger, huh?
Is that why she's young now? Because she was nasty.
Oh, that's just it's just an illusion she does because she's not comfortable
Gross.
with.
If
her
he's
face.
looking at them two talking, I'm going to cast detect magic.
Okay. Is that a verbal and somatic?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Very quietly.
Roll me stealth.
Big money.
It's gonna be bad. That's not terrible. It is terrible. 11.
Oh no.
11 is your stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
leave the stealth
you
to me.
start doing it. He looks at you as you're in the middle of it, and he grabs something out of his pouch and throws it in the air as you're doing your thing. Right as about the same time yours goes off, everything was dark. Just around Rook. So there is an area. You all see this black cloud that sort of envelops Rook.
Oh, okay.
Does it look
I'm
like
alright.
what Rook does?
Looks pretty similar. It's just blackness.
I tell
I'm okay
Fit
with
to
that.
immediately dive bomb to me.
Okay.
And sit on my shoulder.
Does your magic go through?
I don't know.
If you
I
see
think-
auras, I don't know that you would see it through magical darkness.
Well, it's just you feel it.
I think it's actually see it, isn't it?
You just
That's
feel it.
it.
That's why you can sense magic items if they're within 30 feet, but they're in another
Yeah,
room
you
or
can
something.
still. So you still sense. You can still, in addition to your party's magic, which is a little bit. He has a little bit on him. He got some necromancy. He has some. One of my schools of magic one of these days. What's the one that starts with an A?
Abjuration.
That's the one.
That's probably the mage armor.
Conjuration is also on him. And that's pretty much all you're getting from him.
What about the tower?
The tower. Well, let's take a look.
So those things, they look like items that he's holding or like spells that he is concentrating on?
It's
They're
I don't
on,
know,
like,
that's
an
that
Or is it
nice.
localized?
They're on
Since he's got-
him, so it's hard to tell.
if he's surrounded by mage armor, it's gonna be hard to pinpoint individual things, probably.
Yeah, you're getting some conjuration on the tower.
Okay. Is Fip to me yet?
Yep, he's there.
Okay, I'm looking through his eyes so I can now see whatever.
Does he see through darkness?
Yep, he
He's
has
a
devil
magical
sight.
So she
Listen,
was
I
in the
don't know.
blast.
And he looks at Chiro and he says, he'd keep that one under control.
It didn't
Kinda-
attack you.
He kind of does his own thing. Regardless, she was in the lizard folk town when it exploded.
She wasn't in it. No one survived inside of it.
Yeah, I know. We were
She
there.
was outside, watching it all.
So she saw the blast and it blinded her.
Yeah, it scarred her up.
Wow.
Sort like, but that's how she got so powerful. There was an eye there. She grabbed it up.
Oh, so it didn't explode. It just sent off a giant shockwave.
Okay. We were
Um,
there.
Out of character, the Empire had one with them also. If you remember correctly.
So
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So maybe they got it. Yeah.
So the
Empire.
one is okay. So the one we touched is gone, and she got the Empires, or maybe not. She just got She got 2 extra on that day.
got 2. Eesh.
And he says
Whoa.
all her power comes from that.
Yeah, we know. South Shore has them too. I don't particularly like anyone running things. I don't like her. I don't like Volcus. But I also don't like
You.
random killings of frog people I feel indifferent towards.
Just to clarify real quick, this is darkness that I'm in, right? Not
Yeah, darkness.
anything. No damage. It's just darkness.
Just darkness.
I would just like
Yeah,
to say,
just
I think it
stand
should be us running it instead of you, because these are my people. They're not your people. You are a completely different race. Not a frog.
He doesn't say anything to that.
Robert, you've been gone from here for a long time.
They can handle themselves. I've seen them.
Yeah. Okay.
Regardless of
He
whether
says,
they can handle
If
themselves.
I leave, your precious town is going to be gone.
Then stop
Overrun
killing
by
them.
undead.
Stop trying to take over this place.
Hey,
can
you
just
know,
help 'em.
you make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs, a few frog skulls, got to go every once in a while.
No, that is
Just
not
how
how
things
that
are.
works. No. That's the problem, because you're the one who's killing them. They're not dying naturally.
Well, if it wasn't for me, they'd die otherwise.
It would be better if you just helped them instead of just making
says,
things
"Look,
worse.
Let's get to the point here. I asked you to do a job, you didn't do it.
No, we delayed it.
You want a kraken tentacle? Is that what you want?
I want the Kraken.
You want the whole kraken?
Huh.
You seen those things, dude?
We delayed it because
We ain't
There's-
killing that thing.
I'm probably not going to be able to kill one.
You seem so tough.
Why don't you kill it? Since you're so powerful.
Why should I do it when you're going to do it?
I don't know about that.
So what's the trade-off here? What are we getting out of this deal? We kill a kraken, we bring it in. What are we getting out of this deal?
What do you want?
Magical weapons.
Magical weapon.
No, what? What is this? What are we talking about here? It's all about saving the frog people until you want magic weapons.
Says, I tell you what.
Can we get a double?
Can we get a double?
He says, you give me that Kraken, and I can introduce you to a place with more magic than you can believe.
Can
Alright,
tell
will you
us-
stop
can you
killing
tell
the
us
frog
about this
people?
Book? Do you know anything about the book? Still haven't answered that question. Still wondering about the book.
I don't know about the book.
Of course you don't.
Nobody knows about the book.
What do you
Maybe
know?
that
Regardless.
magical place will know
She's
about.
given us 2 weeks to find this thing, or she's gonna hunt us down. I'm not too worried about it. What I am worried about is this right now.
She says she's
If
going to
we
hunt.
kill her,
She's going to hunt you down.
that's what she said.
Unless we get the book.
Unless we get a book.
How's she going to do that?
Okay. I don't know.
Well, she just appeared before us the last time we saw her. Out of nowhere, so.
You know Barnabas?
I do.
He's our problem too. He's the one who convinced her that we took him out.
Okay.
Regardless,
Does he seem to like or dislike Barnabas?
He seems like he doesn't care. He's indifferent.
if we kill a kraken and we bring it back, we want stop killing the frog people. Everything we fought on the way
We've
here
had this
was
discussion before. This is how it's going to happen. Either you go kill the Kraken, or I kill off half of these frog people that you have here now.
But if
Anyone,
we kill,
Perfectly
anyone
balanced, too.
unnecessary is gonna go. Maybe that'll
and if we
motivate
do
people.
kill, if we do kill the Kraken though, you won't kill anymore.
No more than necessary.
See, right there. That's the issue.
You don't need to kill any if you
Look,
don't.
if they were as loyal as Bit here, then I wouldn't have to hurt any of them.
Listen, Bit is not loyal. Bit is a little piece of crap that nobody likes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man. Tell him.
Dropping
Got
bombs
a,
on
got a little
Bit.
tear coming down Bit's eye.
Oh no.
He says
His alignment.
He says Bit has been an excellent mayor.
Listen, he's like the teacher's favorite, alright? Nobody likes the teacher's favorite.
Yeah, except for the teacher, the one person that matters.
He says
That's
that
a bad
the
analogy.
last guy, he was a problem. Fixed it. Bit here has stepped up.
Well, you know what? Good for Bit. Bit, you're an amazing person, and you're also a piece of crap that no one likes you.
Man, rough times for Bit.
From the darkness, the
Oh,
bubble of darkness you
no.
hear.
Yeah, it.
I say, do you?
I think it's dispersed by now. I think it's a 15.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it goes out.
Oh, we've been here for 10 minutes.
Who talked to this guy?
Okay, so the thing comes down and you just
Darkness
see me
goes
standing
down.
there with white eyes.
Okay.
They say, you can't kill any more frog people. The eyes come back.
He says, I can't?
No,
No.
Who's going to stop me?
us.
We will.
Hold person.
Oh,
Cast hold
come
person
on.
it.
Roll
I'm tired of
it.
this guy.
Oh, come on.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my roll it.
Can I reaction blow up Rook?
Let me pull him up.
He's going to continue to kill frog people. No matter what we
Like
do.
you're any better than him. We have done terrible things all over this island.
Well, you know what? This can be the one good thing that we can do.
The magical weapons.
Where's my... Hang on.
Eric
There.
doesn't believe in redemption.
There is no redemption left.
And actually, how many other people are standing around him that are not my party? Including Bit.
Just Bit.
Just
Just
Bit?
standing
Okay.
within.
I'm gonna-
You can. The ones that are there, they're out there on the map. So there's one that's a couple squares away from you, 10 feet away from you, hiding behind that tree, or by that
Is
tree.
he... Have I gotten the impression that he is with
He's
the...
hiding, just watching this.
Does he seem loyal to this guy, the dark one, or does he just seem scared?
Seems scared.
Okay, so I'll just
It's
cast it on...
it's
Bit
one of the
and
ones
dark
that you guys brought over from the island.
Okay, so just Bit and the dark one then is who I'm casting it on.
What's my roll?
Wisdom. And it has to beat 17.
Okay.
Meet or beat 17.
So
We are not.
So you see Bit freeze, and you cast it on the dark one. He slowly turns his head to you and starts casting a spell.
Oh.
He lets it off,
Oh no.
and
Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything. That was my action, so.
we can roll initiative.
What?
I'm guessing he resisted.
He rolled a 20.
What a jerk.
Oh.
God dang it. We are not.
21 for Bert.
15 for Rook.
15 for Shiro.
Where's my spell? Hang on.
Hold on.
There it is. Okay. Let me roll mine real quick.
Mine is 15.
Oh, whoop, not you. Is that everybody? Missing somebody. Who am I missing? 1, 2. Oh, Jack. Okay, what did everyone get?
I got a 21 for 21 for Bert.
15.
15.
15.
Oh,
What?
Finn, is that 15?
Okay then.
3:15. I got a 7.
3 15s?
Okay. So
Take a
that
pee break before this hour-long fight we're about
yeah,
to
we do
do.
a pee break real quick.
Yeah, let's
We
do
can
a
do
pee break.
Okay. So it's not necessarily a fight, just one spell going off.
Mm-hmm. I'm tired of like watching the murderers just do whatever they do while we sit by.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right. I'm
We'll
gonna go pee as well.
go to this one. Button. All right, we're back. Everyone's bladder is emptied,
Yeah, we're good to go.
ready to kill. Okay, so
Ready to kill.
he worked on his spell. Spell goes off as initiative goes through. I need.
When his spell goes off to attack,
You may attack if you wish.
can I use? Yeah, I can use my reaction. Okay,
Yep.
cool. I'll use my
Um,
reaction.
Rook, make me a dex save.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep, 22 does hit. You see some electricity start to form in his fingers, and a beam of electricity shoots out at Rook.
Not
This is
20,
not
let's go.
disintegrate.
11 damage, and
12.
he can't move
Okay,
for his turn.
12 dex.
12 next save.
Okay,
Am I dead?
So let's find out.
40 d6 of damage. If you die in one hit from this dude, I don't necessarily really.
Take 49 lightning damage as this bolt blasts into your chest. You see Rook just lights up with electricity, and then from Rook, 3 bolts shoot out. One goes to Bert, one goes to Shiro, and one goes to Jack.
Where's Jack?
I just want to say this is a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Is it a
Make-
student?
Oh,
no,
right,
dexterity.
yeah,
There's
this
3
guy
more
made a
lightning
mistake.
bolts, chain lightning. 3 more lightning bolts shoot out from him.
That
Rook.
means this guy is casting 7th level spells, I believe. That's what chain lightning is.
15 to save. Does that save?
What is this? 15 does not save.
A
So I take-
17. I got a 17.
17 does. So David, you take nothing because you got your evasion.
I don't know if
What
it's
kind of saving
dex
throw was
saving
it
or good,
again?
but I am
A dex?
invisible.
Dex. Okay, you're
Okay.
invisible.
Yeah, I'm invisible and moved away.
Do I take 49?
21.
Yeah, we'll just keep the same number. So 49 if you missed it, and half if you made it, except for David, who takes nothing.
So
When he
half
does
of
that, I'm going to start
49.
laughing.
49.
Laugh in his face.
David, you're sitting differently. Let me see if I can get your head not chopped off. Maybe.
My cat switched around. Let me shift.
Ow. That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Here we go.
Ouch. And,
This guy's
oh.
way stronger than Ballas.
Okay. Bert, you're up.
All right, time for my
Ballas had some
attack.
bad breaks.
All right,
Everyone say, hey,
so I'm going
Tom.
with my attack.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hello.
Good morning, Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Do
You
I
gotta
get-
move up to hit him?
Technically, I suppose.
Oh, I need to.
All right, what's this? Anyways, do I get my advantage?
You gonna stab Bit in the back?
4.
No, I'm not going to stab Bit in the back. I'm going to stab...
'Cause that's who you're standing
Alright.
for.
Super game
Oh,
on,
my
hop over
concentration
people.
is broken. Bid is no longer held because
Okay.
I can't roll high enough.
Okay.
to hold concentration.
All right, so do I get advantage?
Advantage, no. You get sneak attack.
All right. Ooh, all right, that's not good. Don't worry, it's +9.
Okay, so you
12.
do not you don't connect with him. So by
Alright,
you
no, I'm
catch him
gonna
as a bit of his robe, but that's it.
All right, I'm gonna step back then.
Okay.
Do you only have one attack? The
Yeah, he
lion
has only one.
attack.
I was looking at it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
no, it's dumb.
I've never.
I should
This
have more.
hasn't come up once in this whole campaign. Are we running the massive damage rules?
What are the massive? Is that half your health?
If you lose half your health, you have to roll like a d10 on a chart.
Nah, we won't do that.
Okay. I don't
Um,
think that's come up in a campaign that I've played in the past.
we've never done it before. We've had it happen
I
before.
don't think
You
it-
take half damage, but it's like if
It's
you
like a system shock thing.
yeah, like con save or you fall unconscious or something.
Yeah.
Jack, you're up.
All right.
Remember, David, you don't have to back up. You are a swashbuckler.
Oh, I don't have to back up in general.
I mean, you.
Are you coming to stab me?
Oh, I guess you can't. Never mind. Never mind. You can back up. You don't have to disengage.
All right, yeah.
You can use you can instead of
Bonus action.
disengage, you can dash away, so you can get further away.
If
Jack,
you
did
want.
that lightning bolt hit you?
Yeah, I did, but I succeeded my roll.
Okay.
I'll shoot him normally. Or
I'm conflicted here.
24
24 is a hit.
and 8 on damage. Was he hurt at all, or
He
was that the
yeah,
first?
he's been hit. Zero hit him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
good.
so in that case, I'll roll +3. What did I? 8, 11 on that first hit.
Anything else?
For my second attack, can I ready it until he casts a spell, or is that
You
only
can ready an
done in
action.
the beginning? That would be like an act. Okay.
But yeah, if you want to, it's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
You just, you
I'll
wait,
ready.
just hold your second shot for him to do a spell.
Yeah.
Would you just a shot?
Yeah, just a shot.
Okay. Shiro.
And I'm gonna go start hacking away.
'Kay.
First roll. Oh, yeah, that's not. 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. These wizards and their terrible ACs, even with mage armor.
12 damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. That's pretty good. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. 15 damage on that one. And I'm gonna use my action surge to attack 2 more times.
Okay.
That one is 21 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's 11 damage. And last attack is 25 to hit, and that is worse, 10 damage. And I'm gonna bonus action key awareness.
Okay.
And I'll stay there.
Rook, you're up.
First off, I'm invisible, and I'm back over here. I will then become visible. And what do I do? What do I do? I will... I'll try it again. I'll cast Hold Person on him and Bit again.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Oh. What's my save?
17.
I think you got him.
Woo!
Yep. You got him.
All right, wail on him, fellas. He is paralyzed.
Is that can I do spells or am I stuck?
You cannot move or speak. You
You got bit also, by the way.
attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attacks that hit the creature is a critical if the attacker's within 5 feet, and you automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
I can't do a whole
That
lot
is a
because
great spell.
And he cannot take actions or reactions.
Can I So what was that about spells? I can't move, but can I do
You
motions?
cannot take actions
Oh, can't take actions.
or reactions.
Ooh. And I can't move.
That's correct. You are paralyzed. You get
It-
to make
this is a great
another
spell.
save.
I'm surprised no one has said it before.
No, that spell's the worst.
This spell's amazing. As long as the GM doesn't get a hold of it.
Oh yeah, like charm.
Yikes.
At the end of each of its turns, it gets to make another wisdom save.
We don't talk about charm.
Yeah, we don't. I'm sorry, but
So after that, I am going to like duck behind this corner so that he can't see me. And then at the end of each of his turns, he can make another wisdom save to try to get out of it.
Okay.
So hopefully, it's around long enough for someone to do something.
definitely.
Either way, he's not doing anything this turn except for maybe getting out of it.
I don't think I can do anything to this guy where he is.
Okay, Finn, you're up. You have a frozen baddie.
Automatically fails dex and strength saves, and all attacks have advantage.
Yeah, all my stuff is like AoE now. And if we're trying not to kill local frog people, he's got one held in place who also automatically fails dex saves.
It's true.
Yeah, the hold person is the worst.
I will say, we've been fighting for a long time, and you know what I can do.
Yeah.
Key awareness gives me advantage on dex saves, and I'm fire resistant.
But we're trying not to kill the local frogs, right?
Right.
As in
Correct.
Bit, who would be vaporized instantaneously.
You can put her on the
Okay,
side
my
that
acting.
Shira's
Oh,
on, though.
him.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah, I suppose I could.
You're up, Finn.
All right. Sure. I will. God dang it, I don't want to fight this guy.
So don't fight him. Play your character how you want to play it, man.
Join them. You can kill frog people together, holding hands.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't necessarily want to kill frog people, but there is a drawback to this. I'll hit him with a fireball from back here.
Fireball.
Bolt.
I was like,
So
okay.
advantage on your attack.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, roll
Advantage.
Yep.
And if you happen to be within 5 feet of him, I guess you'd roll it straight roll. But if you hit, it's an auto crit.
Oh, well. I'm not going to go up to 5 feet of him.
Okay.
I guess that hits.
Okay.
Gonna do
Roll that damage.
nine damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
My turn. So my turn's gone, and I just make my save.
Yep. Make a wisdom save.
All right, here it goes. I did not make it.
Oh, baby! Comes the pain.
The
Oh,
action
Where's my,
surge.
where's my
Oh.
crits now?
Oh
Bad I
man.
can't action surge again.
Okay, Bert, you're up.
Did you already
Sweet.
access
All
search?
right.
Yeah, I
Here
did.
he did.
When?
I'm
That was the
gonna
first round.
My
hop
first
on up.
Oh, did you?
He hit like 4 times in his
I
first
didn't
round.
catch it. I was just like, that's Shiro's doing things. I'm planning on what I'm gonna do. All right.
I'm gonna make my attack.
It's with advantage.
He's about
Natural
to
20.
crazy.
Natural
Yeah.
20!
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And you get to double that sneak attack if it's double damage. If
Yep.
it's double damage.
Also, I think 5 now. 5d6s. Was correct.
What?
5
1d8. Is that correct?
Right. As of right now, let's see what year.
All
Oh, yeah,
right.
give me your 1 second.
19 for that attack so far.
19. Well, hang on. It's
Plus 5.
slashing or is it piercing? What are you using?
It's slashing.
I thought you were using a
Pretty
rapier.
It's a rapier. It's a
So it's
rapier. So
piercing.
yeah, piercing.
Double damage and then give me a different one. Well, I'll give myself a
We
different.
want that double damage though.
Ventilated. I guess you poke him in the lung, so give me double damage and 2d6 non-lethal damage.
So you rolled
Yeah.
19 already, so we'll just re-roll those same dice.
You gave
And
him
then
a
You double the
emergency
2d6 as well?
tracheotomy.
Yeah.
That's a 7, and then plus, and then after that, reroll my sneak attack.
So plus 19,
All right.
plus
Does he reroll?
7.
Does he double the 2d6 as well?
No, just the basic.
Okay.
You don't add the extras
All
on
right.
there.
Just checking.
That it?
So 19 plus 7 plus
Is there another
whatever
roll
the...
coming?
Plus my 5, so.
Yeah, he's got to...
You
gotta
get sneak
re-roll
attack
your-
damage once per round. You don't get it like multiple times.
Well, he...
But if you crit with sneak attack, the sneak attack is doubled.
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
because it's the
Okay.
damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that
Not
damage
as
then.
one-shot things. With crit sneak attacks.
David's talking to himself,
Oh,
but
no.
we don't know what he's saying.
Math is so difficult. I hate it. Anyways. So I gotta do.
You didn't equip him with a calculator?
19.
Don't worry about the first 19. Just roll your second round of attacks.
So do my sneak attack again.
Just act like you do another attack just by itself. Yep.
So right now you're at 26.
Advantage?
I've already got those in there, so just take this one. Plus
Ooh,
18 plus whatever more? Or just plus 18 more?
my 5. Oh yeah.
You don't get the plus the 5 again. You only get the plus 5
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
So 19
Okay.
plus 7 plus 18 plus 5. So 49, I think, total.
I did it individually, but sure. Okay, anything else, Bart?
I'm gonna step back.
Why he's stepping back? He ain't going anywhere. He can't
Jack,
do
you're up.
anything.
All right. It's for safety measures.
He's frozen. He's paralyzed.
I'll sharpshooter him.
With advantage. Yeah,
With
everyone
advantage.
can line up.
22.
If that's a hit, no, you're not in melee. Dang.
No,
the
not
damage.
melee, but okay. So that
Oh yeah, it was auto crit, so he didn't even need the nat 20.
Nope.
21 on that first one.
21 damage?
I'm gonna do it again.
Alright.
So 14.
14.
Is that a hit?
Oh, I thought it was 14 damage. 14 is do I lose my dex?
No.
Right?
No,
No?
you just failed dex saves. That's all.
Okay, so no, that's not a hit.
Okay.
You can see
That's
a,
it.
a shimmer coming off of him.
How much damage did you do to him the first round, Shiro?
Yeah.
Shiro,
I
you're up.
don't know.
You got a
So
frozen
I get
bad guy in
advantage
front of
on
you.
my
I'll
attacks,
make
right?
it better.
Okay, let's do this. First attack. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a crit.
Auto crit.
All right. You have slashing, right?
Yeah.
Ugly wounds. Oh, you smack him in the face. So give me normal damage, and give me a D3.
Normal damage is 15 damage, and a D3.
Mm-hmm.
D6.
You get him right in the face.
I rolled a 3 with my D6.
Okay, so he takes 3 charisma damage. You get a big cut across his face. So his
And
nose is dangling a little bit.
Second
Man.
attack.
Did he like reach around and like chop him? He's like behind him.
27 to hit on the second one.
All right, another crit.
Auto crit.
Joe, I'm thinking of that scene. What was that? The movie where the guy's controlled by the robot and he like gets the knife in his mouth and like.
Oh,
I'm
dude, I
talking
can't.
about?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Okay, you got a long gash. Give me normal damage.
I'm gonna look up
And
the name of that movie now.
8 bleed. Like you just sort of slowly carve this guy up, and he's just blood.
12 more damage.
The blood coming out of him, by the way, is a very dark black color. It's not red. Certainly not normal human blood.
And then I'm going to bonus action key awareness.
Okay, Rook.
I will take a step out.
Don't forget the 8
Fire a-
bleed.
Eldritch Blast. Advantage. I think that hits, but it's not a crit, right?
AC 16. You get it
20.
for.
Okay, so yeah, it hits. So then
Upgrade.
8.
That was the name of that movie.
Yeah, that movie's
8.
awesome.
8 damage.
Force damage.
'Kay.
Then second Eldritch Blast. Is it going to tell me? There we go. Another hit. I missed it. 10 more force damage.
Only auto crit for people who are within 5 feet of him.
And then I step
Sans.
back. No, I want to move.
Nope.
I want to step back behind this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Finn.
Firebolt.
Fire Balta.
Alright, where are you? Finn?
I'm
Oh, there you
behind
are.
him.
I see him.
Need to.
Ooh, that was almost on that 20.
17 to
To
hit.
hit. Mm-hmm.
Need to get rid of some of these dice. 12 damage.
Okay. Anything else? Still there,
I'm
but
seething.
he looks really bad. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, he's going to try to make a save. This is at the end of his turn?
End of his turn.
Okay. He made it.
Oh.
Okay.
But he's losing an
He's-
action, right? End of his turn, right?
Nope.
Okay.
He's done.
Bert, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk up to him. And then I'm gonna cut him up. I don't get advantage this time, right?
You get a save real quick for a bit. No, Bit didn't make it.
It's like what-
You
what
do have
is that?
advantage. You melee's advantage, right?
Oh.
You do have
Uh,
advantage.
he's
Cool.
not. He's
Uh,
not paralyzed anymore.
Oh, right. No advantage.
So unless he's
Alright
flanking,
then.
Not flanking.
Plus my 9.
16.
16 is a hit.
Alright, cool. Man, my voice cracks.
You just should have just kicked Bit out of the way and then flanked him.
Alright.
You just called him
now
a
let me do
you
this.
called him a crap jerk that no one liked. You might as well just kick him out of the way.
Your mother never loved you.
Your mother never loved you. And
wait,
you suck and your frog mom never loved you.
Anyways, a sneak attack,
dirty.
right?
Yeah.
You got dirty tusks, son.
Ooh,
Oh, like a
that is a
man.
good one.
Ooh.
Oh man,
Was that 30?
That is
33?
33 right there.
the vengeance.
Okay.
Is he
So
dead?
you're not dead yet, but there's just
Dang.
a pool of blood under his feet. Oh, the 8 bleed. Okay. He does not look like he's having a good time.
Good on him.
His face has a big slash. He's got a
There's
big
like-
slash.
Yeah, a
on
big
his...
slash across his chest, and his robe has been painted a new color. Jack.
Alright. No,
Oh.
I want to move 2
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
By 2 feet, I mean 2 squares.
Okay. Jack,
Alright,
you're up.
guys.
Feet wouldn't even get you out of the square you were in.
I'll shoot him normally.
Aye.
Actually, yeah, no,
Yeah, you
that's,
ought to have a pretty high
13.
plus now.
Yeah.
13.
No.
You said no. Anything
Okay,
else?
second attack.
Crit.
Ooh.
Okay. So Jack lines up that final shot, and then thunk, right in the head. Bunk. And he slowly topples over.
There you go.
The Dark One, who had so many spells planned, got to use one of them.
He should
I
have
was-
stepped away.
I was gonna
Oh,
stop.
man.
I couldn't. I could. Well,
Every encounter like this.
I was like, well, should I hit him with a little one? No, I'm gonna hit him with a big one because I probably won't get to use anything else. I'm glad I did. Man, you were
if
talking
he's
about-
dead. I'm gonna.
Earlier about animate objects, I was so excited to use it. There was gonna be fence
Oh,
posts
yeah, did you
fighting
have
you
it
go.
too?
There was gonna
Oh
be
my
like
God.
chairs coming out. I
Have
couldn't
you
do
seen?
it.
No. You're doing it wrong. Don't ever animate anything that has legs,
Oh, because then it can fly.
because then it can
Saw that,
fly.
yeah. I was
So
reading
the
up on this,
perfect
planning
thing-
for things.
Yeah. Oh my God. The perfect thing to do: 10 daggers that can all fly. And they have higher AC because they're tiny. There's a lot of potential damage every round with that.
I'm gonna start going through all of his stuff.
Yeah, as soon as if he's dead, I'm gonna come back out, drop hold person on bit, pop up, detect magic again, and then start going through.
Yeah, we'll detect magic. I'm right there.
Before he runs away, I'm gonna say, remember this bit.
Okay,
And
what's bit doing?
I gotta remember what I
He's
need-
still
I
trying to
need-
make
I
a
need to
save
think of
on
what
his
I'm gonna
hold
say.
person.
I dropped it.
Okay. As soon as that happens, he just starts crying. Goes to his knees and starts
yeah, that's
crying.
right. I'll go up to bit and he's not gonna
Console
want me.
him. Listen, man, it's all right. I know you're a piece of crap jerk. Pushes him to the ground. He's like, "You're garbage, but everything's gonna be okay."
Goes over to us, cry some more, huh?
Cry some
I'll say,
more, you
"Listen,
piece
Vic."
of human. Oh, sorry, you piece of frog garbage.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go up to him and say, remember this bit that we have saved this race.
As you're consoling him, you see the little frog man that was hiding behind the tower comes running up to him. Daddy! He runs up and starts hugging Bit.
What?
And
He didn't get vaporized by the lightning bolts.
he was back behind the
Okay. 'Cause
and
I almost did.
he only hit 4 people with it. You hear you just hear a wow. A very familiar voice. That was
Is
amazing.
it Leaf?
Yeah. And Leaf is behind one of the houses just watching this whole show.
God dang it, Leaf.
Come on, Leaf. Come on out.
I'm gonna look up at Rook and say, send the bird up, check on the undead, see what's
Yeah,
going on.
I'm going over to look at him, see if, and then Rook's going, or Fip is going out to
Okay, give me perception
see
for
if there's
Fip.
anything approaching.
What's this boy got on?
You rummage around this guy, and you notice he has a very nice looking amulet.
Yeah.
He has
Is it
a.
magic? I got
And-
my detect magic.
Yeah, I got detect magic. Up
Oh,
as
you do
well.
have that, don't you? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I do now.
So his necklace is glowing. He has a ring on, and his cloak is glowing. as
Yeah,
well.
give me that cloak. I need some new clothes.
His cloak is really torn up and very, very bloody.
Listen, we can clean it and patch it. It's no big deal.
What schools of magic are those 3 things?
Those 3 things. So they. I
Necromancy.
don't think it tells me. Why don't you tell me?
So after I pick up his stuff, I'm gonna go burn the whole forest down.
He says. Only you.
I think they're all abjuration. That's the abjuration you're getting off of them, I think. Is what these
Okay.
things are.
If we ever come across a pearl, I can identify them.
Oh, you have the spell?
Yeah, I do have identify. We never had a pearl. I've always had identify.
I don't know what schools they
I
are.
would bet that one of these frogs might have one. They live in a bay. Surely someone has a pearl.
Worth 100 gold pieces.
It's hidden under someone's mattress.
One of them has a mattress that's filled with pearls.
Yep.
Pearl
Unless you just
mattress.
sleep on- Oh, so
Yep.
comfy.
Yeah, it's like a feather pillow, but much more valuable.
So you get necromancy from the ring, abjuration from the cloak and the necklace.
Okay. Is there anything else on the body? Any other?
Nothing.
Bits of
Nothing
your-
of note. He seemed to come. He has his robes. That's pretty much it. Again, he's like a gray skinned elf with like a kind of a tattooed face and body. Not tattooed, but sort of looks like it's tattooed.
Is
I want to
fixing
say, so when I look at the kid, does it look
doesn't
like a little frog kid, like it's supposed to, or is it like just a frog but except miniature sized?
What? I'm confused.
I'm very confused, but it's a
I'm-
frog. It's a frog kid.
It's a frog kid. It's a
As in,
real
like,
frog
he has like a
kid.
tail, like
He's
He's not a
Oh, is it
tadpole.
tadpole?
It's not a
yeah, but like
No, he's a
yeah, I know he's
frog.
not like a tadpole, but like he shouldn't be like a miniature size. Like you've seen like little baby frogs, right? Where they have like a frog, but they have like a little tail.
The transition
right?
from tadpole.
Oh, that's an excellent
Oh, he's
question.
transition.
In chat.
Yeah,
let
so
me
like a
check real
transition.
quick.
I tell you what,
actually,
sweet.
Eric, you might know
I'm pretty
this.
sure that's how that works.
When you cast the
Having a
tower
+10 to hit.
as a mage, and you leave it there for
If you
24
cast
hours,
it, yep.
it stays. When you die,
you
does it
cast
go?
it-
Does it go away?
It will stay if he's cast the spell every day for
Yeah.
for a year.
That's what it is for rings of teleportation.
That's what it is for
This is a little, that's for tiny hut,
the
isn't
tut,
it?
the tiny hut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his is a little bit bigger than that one.
I mean, if it's based on the same spell, that's how it'll work. That's usually how all those things work. Like you get permanence
And it's
after you
permanent.
do it
It's
for a long
permanent
time.
now, even if you die, it's still permanent.
I could have taken create like stone wall, and if I keep casting it every day for, I think it was like 150 days, it becomes a permanent stone wall that never goes away.
So yeah,
that kind of
tower is
stuff.
still there.
Okay.
Now it's going to be a rec center.
The
Or
doors.
they can figure out how to get into it.
Maybe we can figure out how to get into it.
Maybe one
um,
of ring or something.
You did
Gotta
cause
let
a
him
bit of a
cat out.
commotion, especially with the lightning bolt going off. And there is some frogs coming out to see what is happening. Bit finally regains his composure, and he goes around and just starts hugging each and every one of you. and says, "He has my wife. You gotta help."
Let's go get her.
Where is she?
Will I get a hug from Bit? I'll say, I'm sorry what I said about you. Or what it is what I said about him.
I take it back.
He shakes your hand, Bart. He doesn't give you a hug. Shakes your hand.
Alright, yeah.
Um,
I'll take it.
Called him a
says-
jerk. No one likes him.
he says,
Okay, no, wait. This is the part where everyone in the town runs out and like, Bit, you're so great. We all love you. And then Bart's like, oh.
and he tells you that he doesn't know where she's at, but he assumes she's in his tower, his home.
In the tree. Did Phip see any undead or anything moving our way?
Nothing is moving into the town yet.
Okay. Who's holding all his
He
crap?
said, yeah, be careful,
Is
they're
Finn doing
coming.
it?
I got all this crap.
All your friends are dead and you're worthless.
All your friends are dead and you're worth.
Twitch is or YouTube is censoring that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does it censor that?
I have there's like an auto censor on YouTube. And
Oh.
if somebody says, all your friends are dead and you're worthless, it decides that's something that shouldn't be shown.
Who'd have thought me insulting boars in another D&D campaign would last this long?
Okay, well, I am fresh out of spell slots. I have detect magic up. Because is there anywhere I can see on this on the tower that I could potentially open a door?
Don't we know how to open the door? We watched him do it, right?
It just appeared. He walked over to it and it just appeared. He touched it.
Oh.
It just appeared.
Well, I'll pick him up and move over to the door.
Probably one of these things I got on me.
You don't see any windows, any doors, any signs of. You guys looked the thing over pretty well before. No signs of any entry or anything.
I'm gonna pick his body up and walk over to the door.
Okay.
And just hold it up against.
Doesn't do anything.
I'll walk up to the door with all these magic items that I'm holding.
Do I make anything of his dark blood?
Roll me a nature check.
Nature check? Very well. Let me find a dice, so I have to make a new one. Nope, can't find a dice. Getting a new one.
It's because it's Jack's turn on the.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's right.
15 plus. You said nature?
Yeah.
17.
You're not familiar with this race. But you've heard stories of not a drow, but more of a shadow elf race.
Isn't that what I look like? I look like him, right?
No,
that's
you're,
what
you're
Altair
like,
looks like.
he's a little more.
Glorious.
He's a little more like new Star Trek Romulans.
I have no idea what that looks like. I'll Google it real quick.
Nero.
Nero, like the EDM guy?
Like the Romulan.
Bald,
okay.
bald, pointy ears, gray skin. He's got tattoos all over. I guess they're the Remans, I think, in New Star Trek, maybe? I don't remember.
Oh, Remans are different. Yeah.
If he looks like that, that's
New Star
goofy
Trek
as heck.
Romulans. Show it. Which one? Let me see it.
Is this from the movie? Like, this is from the movie.
New
Here.
Star Trek Romulans do not look like Remans.
Yeah, that guy. That looks kind of like that. Just gray.
Yeah, it's a Romulan.
Just gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He looks like he could be a WWE star.
All right, so
Yeah, that's New Star
if
Trek.
Pip doesn't see anything, I'm going to have him start going out west to try to find the tree again.
Okay.
And see if he sees anything moving over there.
Anyone doing anything else while they're here? More frog people are coming out. Some of them are coming up, shaking your hands, giving you hugs. There's a couple that bring one little old frog lady comes up and she brings a cooked
A
fish.
pearl?
And
Oh,
she hands you dinner that she's made.
Dinner?
She had
I
it
haven't
already
eaten in
pre-made. She
about
was
a year.
ready for this
What's
fight.
Say-
wait?
Dinner time.
Wait, what's dinner?
It's around 4
What's
o'clock.
I'll
dinner?
say many thanks from me.
I'll walk up to Bit.
She says,
If he's
Todicus,
standing there.
praise you.
Thank you.
She walks
What's her
away.
name? I should know her. What's her name?
Her name is Aura.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah, I know. Do I know her?
Come here.
Yeah, she's an old lady. You're familiar with her.
Hey,
All right,
Finn,
yeah. I say
Yo,
thank
what's up?
you.
can you still
Sorry, I
mold
didn't say
Earth?
it like that. Yeah, I can mold Earth.
Come with me. I'm gonna grab the body and head out of to the town.
Wait, before you do that, I need to talk to Bit real quick. Sure, I'll do that first, and I'll come back and talk to Bit. I'll talk to Bit about the fact that he might be overrun by undead.
He says, "Yeah, I'm sure we will. As much as we hated the Dark One, he did keep the undead away."
Well, we'll talk about that when we get back from doing whatever it is he wants to do.
We need to do something now.
We'll be
You
right
brought
back.
a lot of helpless people into this town.
Don't give me no sass, Bit.
But
You just hugged us all.
you're right. The person talking right now seemed to have forgotten about my wife. Yes, let's go save my wife. And then another guy comes up, Slur.
Slur.
He comes up. You talked to him before.
Slurms McKenzie.
And Slur, he advises you that they need help defending this place.
Wait,
with
Slur
undead
is the constable.
I thought he died.
I thought he died.
The mayor died.
Oh,
Not
did we meet the mayor?
You met him for a little bit.
Okay.
Listen, Slur, I got a plan.
What is this slur?
And
Wait,
we'll
what is
talk about
slur?
it as soon as we get
He's
done getting
the,
rid of this guy.
Constable, is that correct?
Yeah.
Slur?
Yeah.
Constable? Alright.
How's he doing?
You ask him?
Yeah.
Is that you asking him, or are you just looking at him?
Well,
I mean,
because you said he came out. What was he doing? I missed
He
it.
looks pretty ragged from the last time you saw him, but looks fine.
What did he come
I'll
out to do?
ask
Just
Slur.
say hi, or
Just to see what happened.
oh,
Cause the
okay.
commotion. The whole
Slur.
town's coming out to look at you guys
Hello,
and see
Slur.
what happened.
Alright, I'm
Nods.
gonna ask Slur how fast he can make an army. Like, how fast he can
Out
prepare
of
for
these
an
children, we brought you lots of
He
children.
looks around and you see, yeah, you've got kids, you got old people, you got women. You have no one amongst the army or amongst the masses here is anyone that's fit to carry a weapon.
Alright, then I'll ask what happened to the old army that when I was around.
He kind of shakes his head. He says, "I know you've been gone a long time, Bert, but they're all dead."
I'll ask him how did they all
He says,
die?
"How do you think they died?" He looks at the tower. He says, "And then
I knew it.
before that, we had the fight with the undead."
I was there for that, wasn't I?
No, you were off on a boat somewhere.
That was that was off character.
In character, he tells you that. He sees you thinking about that.
Fine.
Alright.
You know,
Well,
I guess we'll
while-
put that in my backstory, even though I really
While you
don't
guys
like
are,
that.
can I add that to my backstory right now? While they're doing that, me and Shiro will go do whatever Shiro wants to do with this body.
'Kay.
I look ridiculous trying to plug this thing in.
Yep. The same as you always do.
Oh, he can't hear you. It's even better.
Wait, let me say it again. You look the same as you always do.
Oh, Michael.
Now we can't hear him.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
no.
Even better.
Perfect. There we
Oh,
go.
wait.
All
Alright,
so Shiro's
Shiro.
carrying a body out into the swamp.
Somewhere. Just
Where are
so
you
we can-
going?
I'm
just
going.
out of town, like 5 minutes.
We should throw him in the water.
You're going west, south, or east?
We can go
West is
east. We'll go east.
Montrose home. South is the way you came into the place, where you came across the tentacle thing. East is where well, you never really been east.
Let's go east.
Why don't
You're,
we just burn him?
you're just on the outskirts of town, out in the swamp.
Hey, no, we can do like a little Viking memorial. One of those.
Yeah, send him off into the bay.
Yeah,
on the
because he's
ship.
such
Yeah,
a
we
great
can-
he's a
we
great
can-
guy.
we can
Let's
burn him.
honor him.
Have that.
I would
have
honor
him.
We
And
can
after that,
burn
we can have him. We can give him to one of the krakens.
I'll just
Let's-
roast him. How about that?
roast him and then bury the ashes.
How about that?
That's what you're doing.
That works.
Yeah.
Actually,
let's
what happened
roast
to the bodies on the ship? I want to know what happened to them
him. We
on the
threw
way
him
here.
overboard.
When we were on the way here.
No, they
what
carried him
happened to
over.
the bodies?
They carried him here for proper frogman burial.
Ooh.
All right. Was that the was that the ruckus from last night? I'd assume.
The party was because they were all just got
Party
back.
was just because their family's back and they haven't seen their families in years.
Oh, all right then. Pretend I never said anything.
Okay, so you start lighting them up.
Yep.
Burn them. It's like, how long are you gonna stay there?
Not that long. Probably won't take that long to burn him, right?
You can go back. I'll stay here until he's burnt.
Like with burning hands.
I can produce flame. I can just burn him if he goes out.
Why are you so adamant about being around him? Listen, I'll go. Okay,
You
fine.
can stay. I don't care.
I'll go back.
Okay.
I'll go back because I need to talk to what's his name anyways about the undead.
Ah, blip or bip? Not blip.
Nope,
Bit.
not Bit. The
Slurred.
constable.
Um,
Bit. Slur.
Shiro, you start hearing a little bit of motion in the trees behind your fire.
Is it from bit?
I'm gonna
Just
keep my
sloshing
key
in the
awareness
water.
up, and I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Moment later, you make out there is a undead thing coming towards you in the swamp. It's about 30 feet away, slowly sloshing towards you.
Does it look big or?
Looks like a humanoid. It's got mushrooms all over it. It's been dead a long time. Mostly just covered in mud. Then as it's slowly walking towards you, you hear another one to your left. You see crawling towards you.
Are they slow?
They're pretty slow, yeah.
And the body's burning pretty well.
Yeah, it's decently going. They're
Okay.
yeah, they're slow and they're moving through the swamp, so they're moving extra slow. But you can't go very fast through the swamp either.
All right, I'm gonna use double movement to run away from them, but I'm also gonna watch and see if they go to the body or if they keep coming after me.
So you make your way out, take a look back, and they seem to be walking towards the body. And they're starting to tug on it.
I'm gonna watch him for a minute.
Okay.
Is the body still on fire?
Yeah.
Is the undead catching on fire?
Yes. As they start gnawing on the thing, they start going in close, and the fire starts to spread onto them. And they don't seem to mind, so they just keep on gnawing. And then you have a bigger fire. And it's the fire slowly, as they are on him, chewing on him, and also on fire, covered in mud, sloshing around, the fire starts to dim back down. And there's now 3 bodies there.
Are they all dead now, or?
They're not moving.
All right.
Give me a perception.
Okay. This isn't my strong suit. Ay. 8.
All quiet.
All right, I'm gonna head back,
Has,
and I'll let everybody know what I saw.
What, Isaac?
Has Fip gotten to the tree area yet?
He's going west?
Yep.
Okay. He's out that way near the, not quite to the tree yet, but he can make out a couple of those things that were out walking around before are still out there. The big guy he can see the big guy off in the distance, towards the tree distance. There's a couple more of those things, similar to the ones you saw on the ship that attacked you. They're sort of just collections of sea creatures that have been formed into some sort of humanoid thing.
Okay. I'll tell. Is Leaf come out yet?
Oh yeah, he's there with you. Yeah.
Okay. So, were there undead coming?
I don't know. I followed you.
All right, come on. And I'll walk with him back to Bert's house.
He follows.
Ooh, my house is the best.
I'm like singed. Like black bits all over my clothes.
You have one of those cool lightning scars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got fried.
Like Harry Potter.
No,
Yeah,
it's a lame lightning
you're
scar.
not the only one. I took 49 too. I just.
Hey, you know what's amazing about
still-
me?
still
I
have
took no
63
damage.
health.
Yeah, I am down to 20. All right, so I'm
Now's
gonna go
my
back
time to
and
strike.
I'll wait for Tip's just gonna do circles between. Can he see how close is he to the bay when he's near that tree?
The bay, it's a couple miles away from the bay, from where the tree is, from where the bay is.
Okay.
So if he goes high enough, he can see both, but he's gonna have trouble seeing into the swamp because it's so tree covered.
Okay. Is there any noticeable change to the patterns of the big abomination things? Do they seem to be
Nice.
more aimless? Okay.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Okay. I'll tell Pip to come about. Well, I'll just tell him to stay there and let me know if there's anything changes.
Bit is who's still in the middle of town?
Oh, I'm coming back.
Yeah, I'm
Jack?
coming back.
Okay.
Jack and Frogman are still there.
Bit is there, and he's like, we gotta go now. Are we gonna go now?
Yeah, we'll go.
We gotta save her.
Yeah.
I'll go save your wife.
Thank you.
I'm
man.
just waiting at Bert's house for
Thank you,
everyone
Bert.
to
I'll
get
forget everything you said.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Good old fashioned party split.
Okay. So he runs off to the west. Are you following?
Bip.
He's-
Yeah, I follow Bip.
Bit.
Bit.
With a T.
like
Oh,
Bitcoin.
Bit.
Like ribbit. Bit.
I'll
Ha.
follow Frogman.
Oh, I can put Bit.
Thank you.
Alright, I thought it was Bip the entire time.
So he's motioning you guys, you and Jack, like, come on, let's go.
I'll follow behind.
Yeah, I'll hurry. I'll go with him.
The path kind of leads by Bart's house. So, Rook, you see them coming as you're over that way.
Okay, I'll come out and say, what? Where are you going?
Following Bit. And also, whenever I pass by my house, I'll say, hey, look, that's my house.
I can see my house.
I can see from my house from here.
This Bit's running by. Like, Bit, wait.
He says, we need to go now.
We'll go as soon as we're all here, but if we go without all of us, it could be bad.
What?
Where's Shiro? Is he headed back yet?
Yeah, he's coming back. And Bit is adamant that he wants to go now. Where you at, Finn?
I was on my way back to town.
Okay. So yeah, you guys eventually make your way back. You see Bit standing at Bert's house, chatting with the party.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was coming back to talk to what's his name, but that's fine. I'll walk by him.
Slur is there as well.
Okay.
He's followed you
What a
guys.
swell guy.
He pops out.
Nice. Popped out from behind
I'll
his
go.
house.
Me, Slur.
I'll go, hey, Slur, how
I've
you
been
doing?
hiding here the whole time.
It's been a while, Slur.
Been a while, Slur.
No, it hasn't. Sure.
It's been
All right, if we're all
As I
here.
said,
5 minutes.
We all here?
Yeah, you're all here.
Yeah, I guess we're all here.
All right, shall we go? Tip's got a lookout all on the tree already.
Sure, let's go
There's
burn
zombies.
the forest.
Zombies were eating the body after, and they burned with him.
Well, that's good.
They have
That's not
mushrooms
good.
all over 'em.
That means
That's
that
not so good.
that means we're gonna have to defend this town. Is what it means.
Just put up firewalls all around the town.
Slur says,
Let them walk into it.
you are far more experienced than we are.
What? We're
What?
experienced at killing things, but not lots and lots and lots of
He says,
things.
what do we
Well,
do?
I guess
You're leaving us.
Let's go
eventually.
get.
What
Let's
do we
go
do?
get Bit's wife first.
I need you
We're
guys to
gonna-
What if they
train.
come when you're out there?
We'll teach you some things.
Does someone
But let's
does
go.
someone need to stay behind?
Ugh.
I can
You
stay
hear
in
from a
that
voice
train.
from the sky. No.
I'll stay behind.
No, we don't have to stay behind. Listen, they're
Just tell 'em
slow.
to
We got
Stick
plenty
'em
of
with a
time.
torch.
I'll stay behind.
Our
I'll
tank is
defend
gonna
it.
stay
That's a-
behind.
That
That's
seems like a bad idea. Oh, God.
That's a big oh no.
Slur says,
Just tell them just grab a torch and stick it in them if they come up.
he says, you gonna tell the younglings? You gonna give them torches?
We're not going to be gone that long. We're just going to get his wife and we'll come right back.
Last time you left, he killed well, you know what
He's
happened.
dead. And we're not leaving for an extended period of time. We'll be back shortly.
You liar!
What? We're gonna go get his wife and come back. Then we'll talk to him again.
We got 2 days.
Okay.
All right.
You trudge into the swamp. Bit in the lead. Leaf is following behind as well.
Now I can like freeze the water under my feet as I walk.
Keep falling every 5 seconds.
Give me perception
texture
checks.
Fip,
For what?
Fip's
checks?
keeping an eye out for when we get closer. He'll be able to tell us. I'll do a perception check for the walk.
I got an 11 for perception.
Oh, God.
I got bad.
And I'll be keeping my my key awareness up while we're out here, just on alert.
18.
Okay.
I'll
So-
do a
So-
perception
It's
check.
It's a pretty mucky part of the swamp. So you're going real slow, except for Bert. Bert's fine. He trudges through here just fine, and Bit. And you manage to make your way to a clearing. Let me find this and pull you over here. There.
Oh.
Hang on.
He's got this prepared. I'm ready for this.
Oh. Well, you have to get ready for this next week because you make your way to a bit of a clearing in the swamp, and you come across a very large tree, a tree that just looks too good to be a real tree. Are you guys here? You see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're already here. I don't have a.
You're on. Oh, I guess I have two
Got it.
trees here, don't I? I forgot I put this one on the same map. You're over
Ooh, look at that. That's cool looking. I like that one.
at this one.
Not this one. The one over there. Which one?
The one I'm putting you at. Whoops. Well, they're both trees. So here.
The one that looks boxy or the one that looks like you just stuck trees everywhere, all next to them.
Can you see yourselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I can't see me.
Oh, I didn't put you out there. There you are. Okay. And there's Bit following behind. This one. So when you get to this one, you come to the tree, and at the tree you see the very, very large thing.
Thing?
It's a. Let me find a good one. Here we go. And he's just standing there. Pull this guy. Wink. Not looking at you, but you kind of push some bushes aside, and you can see. Can you guys see him?
Yeah.
You see this
I can
massive.
see 'em.
It's just like the ones you saw on the boat. It's just a much, much bigger version of that.
How many of those are there? Has Fip seen out here?
So you see the one, and then Fip picks up a couple more that are bouncing around in the trees as well. This is where we're gonna end. So you've got the house, the door where the dark one came out from before. In front of that door is the big guy, and there's a couple more that are sort of just wandering around this area. And this is where we'll end tonight, because we'll pick up next time with probably a fight
Big old fight.
with Big Man.
We'll just banish him, run inside, save the wife, and leave.
Save the wife.
You know what one of us should have taken?
What?
Passes out of trace.
Well, I mean, I kind of have that thing. I got a necklace.
I
set.
cast AoE fire spells. I'm not a very stealthy person.
I can't believe
I was about
I
to
got
say.
like
I got
Just
one
myself.
round with that guy. I had
know,
it
exploded
all
yourself.
planned out. I was gonna. Well, I didn't know what you guys were gonna do, but I was gonna hit one of you, and I was going to dimension door to the top of the roof, and then start animating objects and let them just battle it out while I watched. And you stunned them
Old
and then
person for the win.
took them down in one fight.
Actually, I could have killed him real fast if he got up there by himself, and I didn't have to worry about vaporizing frog people.
So no matter what.
I had Phantasmal Killer ready. I had Polymorph at the ready. I was gonna tear
Oh
you guys up.
wow.
But
Ooh,
no.
Phantasmal Killer.
Yeah, David's familiar with that one.
Didn't you take polymorph?
I did take polymorph now. I can turn 2 people into T-Rexes in one round.
That's what I was waiting on, man. I was like,
Couldn't do that
my
either.
time, it's my time
I
to
thought
shine.
about it. I thought about it, but we were on like a rickety dock. You would have just like fallen through the dock.
Yeah.
All right, so there's D&D night. We'll be back again next week for more
Man,
D&D
ended 20
nights.
minutes early.
I know. Look at us. Well, we're at a fight here, so
We're at a fight that's gonna take more than 20 minutes.
yeah, for sure.
This is gonna next week. I'm just gonna banish him. We're gonna run inside, save the lady, and leave, and that's it.
That
That's
sounds
the end of it.
good because I am tapped.
Did you cast any of your big spells?
Yes. I
Old
mean, I
person?
casted 2 spells, and that's all I got.
You want?
First
Are you
one
gonna
was
start off
stick.
with a banish? With a banish?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
About to say. If one of you wants to try to sneak in there, we can do it.
Nah.
Hey,
don't know
I
what
can
we're
do
gonna
that easy.
If you could banish
Just
him
wanna
and
see.
then Bert could sneak in.
If I banish him, you have 1 minute.
One.
I can probably do that in 1 minute.
I don't think you could
know.
run
Still
from
think-
here, get inside, explore everything, and come out in 1 minute.
I don't know. I could be pretty fast.
Regardless, I think we're just gonna
Yeah,
we'll just
we'll do it
try to
next
blow
week.
him up. Yep.
All right, thanks for watching. Back next week. And
Yes.
bye.
See ya.
See
Bye.
ya.